Thank you, sorry. And cheesecake.
What?
I got cheesecake and Pepsi. I'll be awake.
I actually have beer tonight, so we're game on.
I decided to put you guys in a cult circle so that you're sacrificing Soldier.
What is this? What is this green thing down here? What the fuck?
Starting
That's the acid.
stream. Oh, I didn't get a chance to read that thing. I was been out the whole day.
What?
The a couple pages that you mentioned in role playing. You said to look at the.
It's fine. It basically tells you what kind of moves here. I'll read it to you right now. What kind of shit you can do. That's why I was making the joke about pocket sand, because it literally says you can throw sand at people's eyes.
Oh,
Some of them,
Pocket
like,
sand.
you can make attempts to do stuff with, like, DC saves. Or
Yeah, your
difficulty saves.
reactions, it says.
Yeah.
Or where was it? Ranged
I
attack.
think, importantly, is you
Dirty
can
tricks,
hold
that's what it is.
Dirty tricks.
Dirty tricks. You make an unorthodox attack to briefly hinder the target. A dirty trick could be throwing sand in the target's eyes, jamming a rock into his actuators, or any other improvised action designed to put your opponent at a disadvantage. The target is blinded, deafened, entangled, off the target, shaken, sickened. For 1 round plus 1 additional round for every 5 by which the result of your attack roll exceeds the target's kinetic armor class plus 8.
Wait,
The
are
fuck?
those the effects of pocket sand?
It could be.
Any variation of that,
Pocket sand.
basically.
In this case, it's gonna be pocket ash because there's only ash here right now.
And it would be something like blinded, probably, not all of those things.
Unless you throw shit at their face.
Oh.
Pocket shit.
My dog wants in 1 second.
There's just disarm your target. You knock an item that the target is holding out of the target's hands. Grapple. You hold a target in place. Reposition. Sunder. It must be something that could be drawn easily by the target. Trip. Concentrate to maintain a spell. Covering fire. Dismiss a spell. You can feint. Fight defensively. Harrying fire. What the fuck is that? Distract. Oh, something to distract a foe. Okay. Total defense. Use a special ability. Move actions include crawl, direct or redirect an effect, draw or sheath a weapon, guarded step, manipulate an item, move your speed. I guess that's just the simplest thing you can do. Reload, stand up. Swift actions include change grips or drop prone.
So basically, all the dirty moves that I have, probably suited for me. Pocket sand, trip, or whatever else.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna start carrying around is fucking pocket sand. Pocket ash.
It burns!
Maybe I'll get some more of that acid and keep it in a little vial in my pocket and throw it at people's faces. That'd be even better.
Oh man.
Coup de Grace. A full action, you can deliver a special attack called the Coup de Grace to an adjacent, helpless opponent. So I guess if someone's got somebody grappled, you can choose to stab them in the back, and it would be a critical hit.
Ooh. Well,
But you still have to roll for the hit.
I guess someone who's tall, like Solger, or maybe you, using your android.
I'm not. I think you're probably tall. We're gonna have Brad hold everyone down. Gnawing on their ankles.
I'm on it.
Are you grappling?
Grapple their ankles.
With your mouth. Oh, itchy leg.
Fight defensively, full attack. Reactions include attack of opportunity. Combat banter.
That's just...
While actually trying to convince someone using a skill takes actions, banter and quips are a hallmark of science fantasy stories, and the game wouldn't flow naturally if you could only talk in initiative order. Thus, you can speak an amount that makes sense.
Yeah.
Just live now.
It's just an RP thing. Flash strategy thing.
Delay, drop an item, ready in action, use a skill, and that's about all your moves.
Yeah, ready in action is good.
So this is the same castle, right? Where I fell asleep?
Yes.
Okay.
The one
where you fell asleep. We, like, came to you, and we were like, Brad? Brad?
Yeah, it's like I'm just gonna have to guess I'm gonna have to carry the rat around. Or drag him around.
Dragging.
I figured I'd just have this screen up for the time being.
Hark.
Hark. The vagrant.
Yeah.
So what's happening right now?
Or
I see, like,
We're
four
dealing with
dudes ganging on the demon lord.
Demon Lord Vecton.
Oh,
oh yeah, this is a different
Are you
castle.
be?
there in my shower, B.
This is
Better
not.
me not getting laid.
Yeah, Will, you shouldn't have fucking screen grabbed you.
Yeah,
You should have tried to kill her.
should record it off something else.
I, for one, am glad.
I'm
use
glad
Schnoodly-
to see him
Schnoodly-
suffering.
Yes.
I wasn't glad, but I mean, it worked out how I wanted it, anyways.
Yeah. there's no lie. Everybody wanted me to fail.
I will
Let me
be
guess.
the
Look,
1%.
That's the thing. We never said don't do it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they are right. You didn't have to do it, but you did it.
Maybe he wanted to
Uh,
sabotage it on purpose, so that he's
I didn't
like,
intentionally sabotage. I just wanted to gloat and it bit me in the ass.
Did you really want to play
No.
D&D deep down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Generally, when we play D&D, I gotta fucking be there. Otherwise, Brad's gonna end up inadvertently blowing up the ship.
Inadvertently fucking releasing a cascade of acid into the castle.
Yeah. That
You'll
seeps
probably
through
open
multiple
Acid?
floors.
blocks, release
Yeah.
pestilence on the human race.
Oh.
we're still waiting
He's
for.
releasing that pestilent mercury. Why are you guys... Listen, all three. Why the fuck are you Yoda?
No, I was just doing the fucking
They were 110% Yoda.
I was
was-
definitely doing a Yoda.
I was doing this thing from Dark Souls, the fucking bitch with the book. Eehee.
I just love Yoda.
Look, things worked out how they were supposed to.
Oh dear.
Them's the breaks sometimes. Sometimes you forget that Snapchat has a save option or a notification for save, and sometimes you get it in. Today was the previous.
I usually
The
don't
latter.
put it in, but you know, since I talk to enough people, it usually works out.
Quality,
Oh my god.
quantity over quality.
Listen, I don't go for any less though. I only mash with hot chicks. I think I've only ever settled
Solger
once.
goes
It
by
was last
the
Hey,
Ours,
Bone,
good
how's
week.
it going?
you cast a wide net, you're gonna catch a fish eventually.
You gotta fucking cast a wide net when you date online because they're fucking girls have unlimited options.
That's why I kind of glad that I quit, that I got out of the dating
You quit.
scene.
You got married.
I mean, I got out of this scene before Tinder and all this stupid fucking online shit took off.
Well, it's
Jesus.
fucking. It's a. You know how they always say, "Oh yeah, if you do it in person, it's way more effective." Bullshit. I give my phone number
Well-
to everybody.
There's pros and
Well-
cons for both, to be honest.
I actually it's maybe because I actually interact with
He
more chicks
knows.
online. I might get more matches from the online and go on dates from the online. But yeah, in physical person, I leave my number a lot. I flirt a lot, and it's not shitty flirting.
What?
It's
Like
not
you're flirting
surely
with
not
her.
asking for that girl's phone number flirting.
What do you mean?
I remember. Brad remembers.
I don't
What?
remember.
Oh,
Oh!
Yeah.
Was there something
Oh,
in Disneyland
God.
that happened?
That's. I'm
Yeah.
so sad about that still.
Aw, Silver, you're such an awful person to bring that up.
No, no, no. I could have made a move and I
His
did it.
Tinder kept giving him notifications. Keep going.
Well, so what
Yes.
happened then?
You
If you
can
don't
tell
mind.
the story, Soldier.
Oh, basically,
Alright, everybody
what do
here.
you call it? Didn't we interact with some other chick before that? And I was like, I should ask her for a number, but I didn't. And then we sat on the boat ride. We were just about to leave, and we
Well,
fucking rode
so-
through this observorium of plants and fish. And there was this chick that was sitting in front of us. And there was a bunch of these stupid bitches behind us that were pissing me off. And Schnoodly was flirting with the girl in front of us while I was being pissed off at the bitches behind us.
I was just making stupid jokes and she was laughing her butt
She
off.
laughed at
That
everything.
girl was so weird.
Stupid jokes are the best jokes.
Her mom was
try to get,
so
if worst
like,
comes to worst, cheese. We'll switch.
She
to
was
like,
so
protocol.
into it, like
I know.
it was fine.
They were so. It was
I know
weird.
why you didn't ask her, Schnoodly. It's because you didn't live in Florida.
No, it was because
They
I
definitely were not
don't
flirty.
know how to do that. I did not mean to be flirting.
You just do it.
I'll tell you right now that I got kind of.
They were talking about they were from like West Virginia or something. I remember.
West Virginia.
No, not the song, please.
No.
Take me
Please, not
home.
beer mouth.
Please copyright, not
To
again.
the place
No.
I belong.
Don't ban me, Twitch.
Have you seen the one guy? Was it something Joe?
Joe.
He's
Good
like
night,
this
Joe.
Asian dude that sings.
Oh yeah, the one on General Discord
Oh.
channel.
Yeah.
Some Korean guy
Yeah,
was
yeah.
singing West Virginia, and
That
everyone was
double
surprised.
twink.
Yeah. He does way more than that. He does like he'll do like Spanish songs in the appropriate
Yeah.
monotone
Charming
levels.
Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Charming
so I saw
Joe.
Venom today. Anybody else seen it yet?
I did.
No.
It's fine.
It's good.
Yeah.
good.
I don't know what the reviews
I
are
heard
talking
it's
about.
like a B movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good.
It's-
I mean, I like it better than this Venom was much better than
Spider-Man 3 to Venom.
Spider-Man 3 Venom. Like this was Venom as Venom should be.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it's by the same
Speak
company,
cheese.
so.
Well,
let me
in this
turn you
one,
up. Hold on.
fucking Venom wasn't the bad guy, right?
Speak cheese.
I mean, he was kind of the bad guy, I think.
Speak more.
He's an anti-hero. Jeez, we can't hear you, man.
Yeah.
Turn him up to 200%. I can kind of hear him.
What happened?
I don't know.
Okay.
Click the
Everybody
coil.
stop talking. Cheese start talking.
Okay, I can barely hear you.
Are you
but yeah.
talking? Are you sure you're talking from your headset mic? And do you have a webcam or something?
What kinds of?
Okay.
I can vaguely.
When you started talking towards the end, we could hear you. Move closer to the mic. Eat your mic.
I can't eat my mic. It doesn't go that far.
In
can hear
concept,
it,
Bone,
not good.
that's true. But in this
Unplug it,
movie,
unplug it back
I
in.
watched Venom, and I had zero expectations about it. I didn't read reviews. I didn't read anything. I knew Spider-Man wasn't there.
Cheese bites.
It's a fine movie as it is. It's what I expect it to be. It's
And if that doesn't work, then
a comic book movie,
Turn
I
it on, turn it
expect
on.
you
some
can try
little
going
humor
to
here.
properties on the
It's
mic
an
itself
origin
and
movie.
turning the
Origin
volume
movies
up.
don't do that good, but this did
Hello?
fine as is.
There you go. You're perfect.
There you go,
we
that's
go.
Wow.
Alright,
Speak
there we go.
again.
Better.
There we go.
I wonder what happened.
Perfect.
Did
I
Windows
don't
just
know.
like reset your sound level?
My settings were all fucked.
Did you actually map out this giant area that you didn't
Venom.
map out before?
Venom.
No,
Why not?
because I mapped out all sorts of other shit.
Look, I'm excited for the story. Let's just get to the fucking story.
Let's go.
I thought of things.
And
that
we're
I
not
want to
even
ask.
like I've already
What
described all the
the-
shit.
Fuck, bro.
Wait a minute. Why did you roll for me and I have Mystic level 0?
I didn't do that. That was
Yeah,
from
you did.
last time.
I see it. GM.
Uh,
I don't see what you're talking.
that was from last time, and I have no idea. Oh no! That was when I was playing around with your spells. And I was like, "What the hell is this button?"
Magic, man.
Because when you open up your thing,
Yeah.
you
okay,
go
fine.
down to spells per day, and you do caster level. Just like I don't understand. What
By the way, is it just me, or is everyone having a hard time reading the text on the right? Because everything has a gray.
Oh,
font
yours
color.
looks completely fucking weird, double.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine's fine. Mine's on a blue background with white text.
So the top
and
of that
it's
telepathic message double, it should be like purple.
What the fuck?
I'm opening your stream right now.
Uh,
Yeah, yours is weird.
ugh.
you do?
I didn't do
I need to-
anything.
I need to turn off the dice effect because my MacBook cannot handle it.
Gotta highlight everything like this.
Oh, God.
Wait, where are you?
He's sitting in bed on
He's
his
sitting in
MacBook.
bed like a dick.
I would have said knob, but alright.
I don't actually remember
A
anything.
knob. You weren't here last time, Cheese.
I was.
He fell asleep while we were playing.
The Doom map.
Who did?
Who,
Ask-
Brad did?
You can ask
Right
Right at the end.
Schnoodly for
Right at
that.
the end, though. It was we already like
Yeah.
said we're done. Like,
Yeah, we stopped because he
No.
was asleep.
Yeah, we stopped because he was asleep.
well, no, I stopped because it was 12 o'clock and I had work in the morning.
True.
Do you have work tomorrow morning?
No, I don't go back to work till Tuesday.
Alright. Fucking D&D it up. Unless I find another
I
chick to sleep with.
Won't be
Stop.
here next weekend.
Say what?
I'm not in next weekend.
Well, I don't think
No.
Leaf is either.
I mean, I can do like I did last weekend and
Call off
we
early.
can go till about 12.
Yeah.
I'm out of town next weekend, so.
Let's
Well, we
see.
can just leave you out next weekend, anyways. We did this past week. You've got to fucking somehow get here. We've got to make up a reason for you being
That's
late.
true. I gotta let's see. I'll show him.
He's on the ship right now.
They
Jesus.
took all modes of transportation, so.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Better get huffing it, you fuck.
I don't know
Fuck is you
why.
guys.
Alright, the map is goddamn awful now. It's like super zoomed in. There we go. Well, just fly the big ass ship here. There's a landing zone. We landed on a tiny fucking rock. He can
There's
land it in.
not landing zone.
He could land it in this
there.
ash field over here.
I'm a fucking pilot. I should be able to land
Yeah,
anywhere.
you know what's funny? Jeez, I actually have more pilot skill than you.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
What's with the personal journals?
It's just your thing. You can write whatever you want to.
You
in it.
can write stuff in it.
Alright, who the fuck
Nope.
added into mine?
I
like the
what?
bra-
I did.
Okay.
I don't know how we have all the vehicles anyways. Because someone did ride with me.
Nobody.
Oh yeah,
rode
we
with
just
you.
mounted the fucking I think Brad did. We
I
mounted
forgot
to
a
change the
fucking
spawn.
bike to it or some shit.
No, Double rode a bike, Brad rode a bike, and I drove the ship until I put Brad in my lap in the ship when we got closer.
Oh yeah, cheese. I put that in there because your character's intelligence is -1. Yeah,
Wait,
its
why?
modifier is -1.
So what were
Because
you
his
going on?
theme gives him -3.
What were you going on about my spells for?
I was just like reading through how skills and spells work, and like the knowledge thing, you can only know 4 spells at a time to have at the ready.
Bullshit.
That's garbage.
Yes. Well, I mean, it depends on your class and your level.
So wait a minute. Wait, how many spells do we know right now?
I
That's
actually
what I was.
know like
Go over.
8. No,
I have
know
like
way more than
7 able to
Actually,
cast at any time.
2, 3.
Spells known 3rd level is for the Technomancer. It's 6 0-level spells and 4 1st level spells. So
Oh,
yeah, that's
and
what
you
I
can
have.
swap them out at any time, but it's just about preparing them for the day.
I mean,
just
that's
like-
basically what I have, anyways.
All right. So we get more per day. So basically, we've been doing it right. You're just telling us we're doing it wrong, but we're doing it right.
What? I didn't say anyone was doing it wrong. I just didn't know if we had been over this.
So I have
that makes
3
sense.
first level spells ready, and just for today, I guess. I guess I could not use one. How many spells can we use a day? Or I know it's 2, but how many?
You can
Wait,
use
wait,
level 0
how
spells.
many-
You
so,
can use level 0 spells infinitely, but you can only use level 1 and above, I think, twice.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. How many
Well-
level 0 spells can you have prepared?
Hang on.
At least
I
that's
just
the way
saw
that
the
I read
thing.
it.
So at 3rd level for Mystic, you get 3 spells per day that are 1st level or higher.
Yeah, so I'm good.
But you can
And
use
then
0
So, I
spells
understand it-
over and
I
over
understand
and
it
over and
now.
over again.
But-
Basically, what it was is that we know all the magic. It's just we have to choose which ones we want to take out that day.
yes.
All right, so that
Um,
makes more sense. The way you were explaining it just seemed like I don't
It's
know. I don't even know
like
how you're explaining it.
I meant, well, it's called spells known, but it's just about readying for the day.
Yeah, so when we start a day, we have to like meditate or some shit to get our spells,
Kinda.
right?
Yeah. And then also Mystic gets bonus spells per day, to cast,
Cool.
based on their wisdom, and
I'm,
that's on
like,
page
max wisdom.
84.
What's my wisdom? 16.
So you would have an extra first level spell.
Cool.
Wait, where the fuck did all the skulls come from?
Don't ask
Skulls.
about it.
What skulls?
Oh, are you looking in the
Cyclone
cyclone
inventory.
Yeah.
I needed
He
test
forgot.
subjects.
He forgot to put in there 1,000,000 tablets.
Oh yeah, I have to. How many tablets were there? There's like 100, right? 106.
I think so.
I'll put that in there right now. Thank you for reminding me to
He just
fill this.
so Solger's just been finding stuff and just shoving it in the truck.
Yeah, Solger's a pack rat, apparently.
What do you mean I'm not? They're fucking research material! None of these other fuckers are doing it, so I'm doing it!
Jericho.
I'm picking
My
up
character's-
samples of shit. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
My fucking character's
fuck you're talking
disposition
about?
is we took this contract and he's working with fucking idiots. They haven't tried to research anything. They don't
You
care.
knew what you signed up for when you followed me here.
No,
you
he
fuck.
didn't. He didn't know any idiots.
I told you what we were doing, and there he goes.
Ding.
Ding.
I don't want to
He
hear
popped
it.
a blood vessel.
Fucking. My character's disposition towards the group right now is very displeased because on the fucking first planet he was pissed off at you guys, the second planet he's pissed off at you guys, and the third planet he's pissed off at you guys.
I think your character needs to smoke a joint.
I don't know. In the first planet, Double woke him up 17 fucking times after being awake for
yeah.
19 hours straight.
It was worth it. We were in
On the
danger.
second planet, Brad was trying to drive a motorcycle into a hole. Leaf was pissing off the dwarves. And on the third planet, you guys are not trying to get any research materials. Y'all just disappeared off the fuck off
and
nowhere.
you blew up a crate.
Oh yeah, and the
What?
crate's blowing up, so he's pissed off about that as well.
Yeah.
I didn't do that. I didn't tell him to put the grenade in there. I told him to put his fucking hand in there.
My
Beggles,
character doesn't
grenade.
know that.
Beggles,
He's gonna have there's a serious talk that's gonna happen back on the ship. Someone's getting
Beggles.
some stern words.
Beggles the biter was trying to figure out how to open a crate, so we threw a grenade in a little hole.
Why was he allowed a grenade in the
To
first place?
reestablish as well, my character's the oldest character out of the group as well, apparently. Everybody's like 20 and my guy's like fucking 46. He's half of his life's over. He's getting he's gonna bust a blood vessel because he's getting stressed out from this journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one thinks about that. All of our characters have ages. My character's the fucking oldest one, and he's just like, this is gonna be the death of me.
Technically, Leaf's character, I think, is the oldest.
Yeah,
Nope,
technically,
he technically, but he doesn't know shit.
technically, I'm considerably older than you. I'm like four times older than you.
Yeah,
Boomers
No, you're only
complaining
fucking two
about
times.
everything.
3 times.
Well, no. If I'm 150 something, that would make me 4 times if you're 40 times. If you're 40 years old,
I'm like 48.
that
I'm
would-
nearly dead.
you still have 30 good years in you.
Yeah.
We can fix that for you.
Oh. Alright, let's go. My eyes burn.
Alright, so, since Soldier already angrily went over what happened last time.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention as well, I got to fucking chat with Undead Boy. I don't know what he's doing, but he's just
Oh yeah.
chilling.
Can we switch to the other screen so we're not like the? Well, I don't know. Fucking
Well,
cheese.
what is, okay, so
How are
let's
we getting
start
cheese
off
here?
with cheese. What are you doing, cheese?
He's
Fuck,
gonna
time's
have
that.
to fucking
I'm
walk
about to ship.
unless someone on the roof
Yes.
wants to go get him.
You're way
We got
back
some
here.
weird lore in there that the whatever it is, the flying ship can have a return beacon back to base.
It would
Yeah,
take
'cause-
you 6 hours by foot to get to the fortress.
Start hoofing it, cheese.
Are you actually
Fuck
gonna
it.
walk all the way here?
Oh, is there any suitable landing spots?
Well,
You
here's the
could
thing.
fly around and see.
Oh, I'm just gonna fly
Then-
around and see.
Alright, so here's the thing. This entire excursion in this fucking building better be done in 6 hours of in-world time. Cause I don't know how long we've been in
Yes.
here already, but I haven't left the first floor.
25
You,
minutes.
you've been in there for like an hour. At
Trying to
most.
land on the roof of the building they're at.
I doubt it.
Mm,
You're gonna get our fucking
no.
ship sucked into a hell portal.
But-
Doom guy's gonna come.
I mean, you can try.
Alright, I'm just gonna fly around till I see a
I
spot.
feel like our really
Okay.
futuristic high-tech spaceship's got really fucking big limitations on what it can and cannot do.
Yes,
Why can't he land on the thing? The ship's not bigger than the fucking platform.
it actually is. I know the scale's a bit weird.
Let
is.
me find the fucking. Is that it? Nope, that's not it. Where the fuck?
No, I mean like in lore, it is bigger or the same size as the fortress. I see your little square there.
Yeah, I was trying to draw a line to get distance, but I don't know how to control anything in here.
All right, so
I'm gonna go get a drink because I already have a sore throat.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab another beer.
all right, so cheese.
Yep.
Flying around, you're able to spot a fairly wide berth of ashen landscape kind of on the cliff near the entrance of the fortress. It's a bit
Alright.
precarious, but with some very talented piloting skills,
So do a
could
piloting
land
roll.
it. Yes.
Oh boy.
All right. Oh, actually, this is a point where I want to introduce to you guys taking
we?
10 and taking 20. So, say you have a skill check and you have plenty of time to accomplish the skill check. You can say, I'm going to go ahead and take 20 on this. Because after multiple rolls, it would be assumed that you would eventually get 20 out of your bonuses or rolls or whatever. But you don't want to have to go through multiple rolls. So
How
you
bad
can
was
say
his roll?
it was 14.
Yeah, but
Is
how
that
was his
good?
initial roll?
That is my initial.
Yeah,
You
Oh,
didn't
I
get
had
a
a
piloting
7
bonus?
plus 7.
That is 7.
Okay.
7 plus 7. And that, let's see. Where is that defined in the rule book? Taking 10. Alright, it's on page 133. So I will allow you, of course, to take 20 for this. It will take you 30 minutes
What was
to
page again?
land this
It
thing.
hasn't even loaded yet.
133.
Fucking webpage hasn't loaded yet.
You haven't downloaded these yet?
I did. It just doesn't like to download. The other one just like take no time to load. Yeah, no, I downloaded this one on the core rulebook when we first got it, but doesn't want to fucking do its thing. On double.
What's up?
Do you have an issue with my beard?
No, I just
Okay.
last time I saw you with yourself, it was just without a beard, and so it was just a shocker. I was like, whoa,
Yes. A bushy beard.
bushy.
Oh,
Sure.
not so bushy beard.
So you are able to land on the cusp of the cliff.
Bushy.
Brad. Oh, Brad. Alright. So you're free to join the others at the fortress.
Alright.
Um,
Along that little bridge.
Yeah.
Yes. So we can say that while they were starting their investigation, you were flying around trying to find a decent landing spot that's closer.
Yeah.
After much deliberation, you did. All right. So Solger had just started walking out of the library, leaving.
Switch to the big screen.
Oh yes, I can do that. Leaving the poor librarian to his lack of tablets. As Solger's walking out and further down the hall, you hear a ah!
Oh boy.
It's just a wind.
Some sobbing coming from the library.
It's just the wind being sad.
Back in there now.
You go back in.
Yeah, I go back in.
All right. Well, you see. No, you shouldn't, Brad.
Oh.
You see the librarian looking so distraught and slumped against his desk. And he says, "My history."
Can I take Brad's nades away from him?
You're not close enough right now, though.
So he
He has
was
to walk over.
exasperated
Ask for a
because
Snapchat.
all the
Brad
tablets
and I
are
are on a
gone.
different floor.
Oh, okay.
One would assume so. You can ask.
You know, I'm just gonna back out.
You just see him and then you just back out. All right. So
Yeah, fuck your story writing you had planned.
that's fine.
Ask for her snap.
Listen, I'm not picking a fight.
I know that you
I
had
know.
last called Leaf to say to come down there and talk to the man. So we can start whoever wants to go.
I found what I want, so I'm going back to the car 'cause I'm done with it. Fucking building.
You said there was this pillar thing up here with that whack.
Oh yeah, I
shit?
gotta go upstairs.
Yes, on the third floor, there was that obelisk in the church, and that's what you had just, like, dealt with.
Can I like guarded step over to the pillar?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I like touch the pillar?
Yeah, I mean, you can.
Leaf, it's not can I, it's I touched the pillar. And he tells you what happens.
Well, I'm gonna touch this pillar then.
Alright. So as you touch the pillar, you feel the overbearing presence of being watched get even heavier. It feels closer. But that's it.
I'm gonna ask who's there. Who the fuck is watching me?
You don't get a response.
Hmm.
Your own echoes respond back.
You said there were multiple tablets around here?
There was, I believe, we went with 3 of those data tablets.
Do these have some sort of energy in them? Like some electrical energy in them?
Yes.
Can I
Electrical.
transfer some energy from one of them to the obelisk?
Yeah, I mean, you can. I don't know.
I mean, I
what
have
you're
that
gonna
spell
do,
called
but-
transfer charge.
Oh. Well, as you try to transfer the charge, nothing happens. It doesn't seem to activate anything. The charge, as you try to magically extract it, the device just dissipates.
I'm gonna stare at this obelisk menacingly.
Real quick, I'm sorry to pause, but
Uh-huh.
like, is this related to the box thing?
No.
Okay,
They're
so
different
you
rooms.
guys jumped through the hole that you guys made onto
Okay.
the 3rd floor, and then he dug around through that room, and you fell asleep, and he found a chapel on the 3rd floor.
Oh, okay. Is there
I'm
like
gonna-
a shrine or something?
I mean, I guess.
Like an altar?
Wow,
I don't-
rude, dum dum.
It's okay. So, here,
How
I'll
are
draw
you
it.
doing tonight?
So, you guys jumped in here. Then you went up there.
Listen, you need to come in
to
and
this
join
little
and play with
chapel,
us then.
And there's a stone obelisk,
Just saying.
pillar thing, in the back center of the room. There were 3 tables surrounding it, each with a data pad on it.
Okay.
However, last we left off with you, you were right in this room.
This game?
So
Sounds
I
like
have
you're
no idea
familiar
what
with this
you're
game.
Gotcha.
Still on
okay.
the
You can keep going, Lee. Sorry, I just wanted to refresher what's going on.
Does the tablet offer any information on the obelisk?
Die in Brad's
No, it
arms
just
tonight.
repeats the same.
Something, 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 something.
Sorry. It just repeats the same statements over and over again from earlier, which I forget exactly that was. Let's see. Shit. Thought I had that written down somewhere. Okay, well, the gist of it was basically
Wow.
God
When did I
damn.
say that, Brad? I said.
I thought I don't remember. Was anybody paying attention?
Don't really remember what it said.
So basically, I remember. I wanted to give a more exact answer.
You gotta use
But-
your imagination.
All 3 of them were repeating the same thing to you. At your touch, they had been talking about, I believe, something with
Technically, Brad has been moving his butt
a
around.
frozen twin.
Sort of. Being carried by
and
Leaf.
Salvation, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, something like that. It kind of rings a bell.
And then it just kind of kept repeating that over and over again. And you couldn't get it to query anything else other than that. And then I
Chinese
remember
censored
you
gore.
went to put them in your backpack.
Is it anything like Korean
I put
censored gore?
Two
Where they
of them
kind
in the
of
bag,
gray out the
and
blood?
kept the one
in live
because it's
TV
showing
shows?
everyone else's
Yeah.
Because that's a
location.
thing in Korea.
Yeah. That's right. That too.
Huh.
So pretty much you were able to just get that map of the area and with everyone's location, and then it would just, whenever you asked it something, it would just
Oh wait, I think Brad can't listen
talk
to this.
about the
He's just
frozen twin.
looking at chat.
Is there anything on any inscriptions on the obelisk or anything? Or it's just
There are some runes carved into the sides. So it's like a standard, relatively standard for magical obelisks. 4-sided obelisk with repeating runes, like duplicate runes on all 4 sides. write them down, but I don't think you know Infernal. Do you?
No.
Okay. It is something that you would recognize as being an language sort.
Yeah, I'll take a picture of it. Why not?
Okay. So you store that for later.
Is there anything else of note in this room? Other than the tablets and the obelisks and the wax
It's
all over
mostly
the fucking floor.
yeah. It's mostly just the wax.
And I've already collected a sample of
pews.
wax.
Yeah. Other than that, there's nothing. It's a fairly empty room.
No, like stained glass depicting anything. Just.
Nope. Just straight up stone walls. Very bland.
Still somebody watching me. I'm just gonna radio to Solger. He needs to get up here because there's something strange afoot. Or radio to Vectin that he needs to get up here. There's a Big Papa. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm on the
Big
way up right now.
Papa.
There's something strange afoot. Something
Alright.
is watching me. I can't place my finger on it, but this obelisk has got me very intrigued.
We're putting it on the ship.
I can feel it. I don't know if we'll be able to take the thing.
Listen,
big.
we're about to recreate Dead Space.
Oh boy.
I'm bringing out them old game references.
I'm also gonna radio to the other two, or the other. Well, is Beggles in here too? Did he just walk in here?
No, don't fucking have him be anywhere near this.
Why are you barking at me?
I'm gonna radio to the others that we need to meet in this church. That I think that's the best course of action. But you're free to do what you want. No. This has got me very intrigued.
What was that?
I've got big plans.
Don't worry
for
about
this.
You playing your
Solger's
Switch?
lining up some more Tang. And to be honest, I was considering playing Dead Cells when it's not my turn.
God
I'll end my thing. I really do want to listen though, so I'm probably not.
I didn't listen to a word that was said a second ago, to be honest. My character can't hear, so I don't really need to
have
know.
any responses.
Well, I didn't fucking need to hear it. My character
I
wasn't
pick
there.
up the data pad.
Did you?
But-
What was
So
the
you're
data
going
pad?
to?
You're gonna go in my book
What?
bag and get a data pad? I'm gonna slap your hand out of my
I thought
book
there.
bag.
Did you grab them all?
Yes, I did. All
Yes,
three of them.
there were only
one,
3.
One
in
actually
that.
disintegrated when I tried to transfer the charge from it. So there's actually
Wait a minute,
only
what?
It
Did I
didn't.
miss
It didn't.
something last time?
Unless does the spell say it disintegrates?
No, you said it dissipate. You said the tablet dissipated.
No. The energy itself dissipated.
Okay, well then fine.
But you have a mostly inert data pad in your hand now.
I'll give Beggles
It's
the
like
inert one.
flickering.
Here, Beggles, see if you can do something with this.
Take this discount shit.
Yeah, I want to try to get working again.
Give me
He's a
a
fucking engineer.
engineering check.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. Well, blam. Did it work?
Someone's fucking switch is way louder than mine.
Oh,
That was
crap.
the roll, you know that, right?
Yeah,
It was?
that
It sounded
the
exactly
roll.
like my switch.
Yes,
did
it
sound like
sounds
the
exactly like the Switch sounds.
Unfortunately, you slap it around. You try some percussive maintenance, and you aren't able to get it to stop flickering.
I say hand it here and let me try.
Buggy.
Okay,
Okay,
hand it to
system.
Leaf.
There's a +2, get him anything else.
Yes. Generally, you want to try and say I like before the roll.
Oh, well,
That you
sorry.
assist them. But I'll.
I mean, I can
it's
say
fine.
I'll make a completely separate roll. That's perfectly fine.
No. It's fine. So you are able to, by looking over and pressing a few buttons on the pad, and trying to channel some energy out of the air, you're able to get it function. back to its previous state.
Okay.
That's a
Where's
good
another one?
joke. Hey,
What's the joke?
guess how big NBA 2K19 is for the Switch?
What?
4 gigs.
31.5 gigabytes.
Ah!
Holy
Jesus.
crap.
Why?
I don't know. You know how much Generations is? Monster Hunter Generations, a game with way more content.
2.
11.
Gotta say something. 10-ish.
I'm about to buy Dead
So-
Cells.
Okay. This is a different language, right? The tablet information?
No.
No?
It was displaying in common.
Okay.
God, why are all my fucking...
The obelisk itself is written in Infernal.
I want to see if I can use the tablet to translate the infernal obelisk.
Adulis?
Obelisk.
Yeah.
Fucking scaredy cat, Brad.
The preliminary computers check. Well, unfortunately, as you hold it up to the obelisk itself, and you try to query it to do something, it just continually repeats information about salvation with the frozen twin.
What the heck is that even?
I've already tried that, jackass.
Oh,
I'll do a
sorry.
mysticism check when I get there. Give me a minute.
Who's calling who?
Who are you calling?
Lifeline.
It's ordering food or something.
I like that we're just trying to listen to this conversation.
I like how everybody got so quiet as that started, so I had to mute my mic instantly.
Who the fuck you calling? You calling in food?
I was calling my dad. He said he was gonna bring some food home.
So these are, you said these
Like 3
lines are
hours.
hallways? Like, well, there's nothing else in here, right?
I'm. If you want to leave, man, you go ahead. Something's got me.
Let me know when I get
Something's
there.
got me hooked here. I
Let me know
feel
when
it.
I
Do you
get
not
there,
feel its presence?
Schnoodly.
Do you not feel it watching you?
No, he's not a mystic. He has no magic.
I don't have any mystic. 3 mysticism. Is it watching you
No,
too?
I don't know. I don't see anything.
He's just like, what the hell are you doing?
Look,
So-
you're gonna have to
Well-
trust me on this. There's something here. I know it. I feel it. I feel it.
Schnoodly, let me know when I get there, cause I don't know what room I'm fucking going to. Cause
Y'all
I
are
don't
like
know
a
what the hell's going
Y'all are
on.
a floor or 2 down.
How
Yes,
are the
because
staircases
it's 2
bullshit? Or are they
floors
normal?
down.
Are they like, is the staircase going all the way up on each level, or do I have to go up a staircase, walk across the fucking room, go up another staircase, walk across the room again?
Yes. Last
You're
one.
a fucking scumlord. That's not how buildings are built.
That's how this
I mean,
building was
one that
built.
has an enormous chapel in it is built that way, unfortunately.
No, it would never be
dear.
built that way. I accept it for this building, but none of the
Also,
rest.
you don't know the story of this freaking place, so maybe if you discover more
No
about it.
fucking
I like that.
society.
Just go on with it.
exists.
Just go on with it.
I like that Solger's
I'm
like
going
the
upstairs.
architect
I gotta
cat.
walk across the floors. I'm going. Double's been doing whatever the fuck he's been doing on the second floor. He's been jacking off. There's gonna be white stuff all over the walls.
Excuse you.
Lost on the bottom floor.
Yeah, we have fucking. I'm betting Cheese is seeing me walk up the stairs as he comes in. Double's been doing whatever the fuck he's been doing on the second floor.
Double
You
is
fuck-
on the second floor. He is.
He's found
He
some
is-
boxes. He's trying to get me to come pick them for him.
Yes. He
All right,
found
so-
2 boxes, and then there's stairs.
How heavy are the boxes?
Too heavy for Double to carry because he's a weak little actor.
Hey,
Just
I
like,
didn't know
can
I
How much do they?
They would
weigh?
need 2 humans to carry it, or just 1 big fucking lizard.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, servant Solger, come here and pick it up.
I'm the fucking captain. You. You know, I have no clue what's going on, but I guess I'll go help.
Profession. What?
Chop chop, let's go.
Fucking my profession should be written as fucking babysitter. Alright, I
You
fucking
know
go
what you
help
signed up
Double.
for.
I go help Double with his boxes. I pick him up, start carrying them. What happens?
I
Fucking
mean,
phone.
you have them. You have a box, and you're carrying it. I
I'm
don't.
gonna carry both the boxes, but whatever you want.
Uh,
How big are they?
give me a strength check.
Alright. 1.
Yeah, 2.
Great.
2.
Great. Great.
Dude,
2.
holy shit.
You can pick up 1.
You may look big, but you can't carry
Yes.
shit.
You
Literally-
can't seem to balance them. As you
What was my
pick
actual
them
roll?
up.
Because I couldn't see it.
It's a 2.
was
You
11.
literally
2.
rolled it. Well,
It
you
was an
rolled
11 plus 2.
Well, yeah, my fucking everybody thinks I'm giant strong lizard. If you recall, I'm the fucking medic and mage of our party. I have 14 strength.
All right. And you look at Double and you're like, I can't pick both of them up.
Pick one, double.
Fine, I'll pick one. I'll drag it.
No,
He just
pick
said
one
that.
for me to carry.
He just said that one box takes 2 humans to carry.
He
I
said pick one for him to carry.
Oh.
Yeah, I literally said in character, pick one. He's like, I'll drag it. Characters.
Can he attempt to drag it?
I mean, yeah. You can
Which one am I
attempt anything.
carrying?
Throw a fucking strength roll, devil. I mean, I'm not DM, but that's what I would say.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to attempt to drag one, you can do a strength check.
11.
How did you roll a 0? Oh, you have no extra bonuses. That's fine.
No, not any extra bonuses.
11.
All right.
Oof. Yeah,
Guys.
you tug and you're able to like barely scoot it, but that would take.
I
Take
take
a
a
while.
long stride forward carrying this stupid box,
Hey, this
Alright.
box is
heading
worth
towards
something.
the stairs.
All right,
We could just cut the box open with my sword, by the way.
Go for
Brad.
Look,
just
last time we fucking tried to cut up,
screamed in the air.
destroy a box, it fucking blew up and acid went everywhere. Do we really want that in your hands?
it. I thought Brad blew up a box with a
He
grenade.
did.
did.
I have a fucking plasma sword that will cut through this like it's butter, but I guess we won't.
No.
Do
If
you really want to risk acid everywhere again? The castle's crumbling enough as it is.
I'm waiting for it to land on me and kill me in an instant. And I set my hands down and I'm like, alright, sex was the better choice of this, and I did not get the better choice.
Oh,
Alright, we continue onwards upstairs. Or are you gonna make us fucking staircase?
it's over here.
Alright, we go to the
So-
staircase. We ascend. I ascend. I don't know what the fuck Double's doing.
I didn't get a
Then
chance
get
to
food.
move.
You fucking rolled piss poor. You didn't move the box.
I didn't get a chance to interact. It was all just use and then Leaf and then Brad. I was just waiting.
Alright, then I'm standing next to Double with the box. Do your thing.
All right. What is there in this hallway?
There's rooms.
Well, I didn't check the other rooms, did I?
You checked all the rooms on this wing, and that was 2 things of interest that you found.
Okay. Well, since we're... You know what? Let's just try to open this box. I'm going to get my knife out and try to... Let me borrow your plasma sword,
Shimmy
Solger.
it open.
Yes.
I thought you tried this last time.
No,
I hand him my sword and let him use his surgical precision.
I
with this
used
thing
my
of his.
pistol my laser pistol last time. It didn't work.
Here we go.
All right, let's do it. What I need to roll?
What rolls do we have to do, Schnoodly?
Let's see.
Strength to pick it up, because is Devil even strong enough to fucking pick it up?
I don't
Yeah,
think
he
you
can-
need to pick
I
it
don't
up
need to pick
to
it up,
jimmy
though.
it.
Oh, you mean
Oh,
plasma
the-
sword?
He held it last night,
Yeah.
or
Well,
Saturday
I
night.
mean, like, ideally he should be able to at least, like, rest it on the ground and control the tip of it. It's fine anyways. But let's see. Let's do... Yeah, what would this even be? It wouldn't be an engineering check.
Dexterity.
You're looking at his
Um,
skills.
You should make it a dex check, because it's... He has to be accurate with it, because he could just, like, fucking drop the sword and cut the... Like, just destroy the entire
That's
box.
true.
That
Uh,
works by
yeah,
hand.
Uh,
Yeah.
give me a dexterity check.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's gonna happen!
Oof.
What the fuck? You cut your hand off.
So, as you go to cut open the box, You get a little bit too excited, and a little bit too ahead of yourself, and you just.
Sorry.
What are you doing, bro?
Who the fuck did?
And you just shove the blade deep in there, and you just gore something. You feel that you've hit something in there, or just pierced through it. And you leave a lot of scuff marks.
Oh,
I just look at him. I look at him in bewilderment of how he managed to do that.
it's not my sword, all right. I made a sword.
Your hand, though. Your hand.
It comes bursting out the other side as well.
But it's not open.
No.
All the subtlety of an elephant.
Alright, I'm back with food.
Can I try it again?
Do
Yeah.
whatever you want, man.
You
These
fucking got the thing open.
he says
Stabbed it through.
he said I didn't get it open.
There's two boxes. You can do whatever the hell you want. Just don't break my sword.
All right.
Please bring that other box up here. Do not let that mongrel touch it again.
I radio over that double destroyed the first box. I'm just informing like he put his sword straight through it.
I'm gonna give the sword back and be like, here you go. Let's move on. Let's go.
Are you not even gonna try to open it?
I thought we tried to open it and it opened.
Did he break the lock at least? Can he like
No.
open it?
He just jabbed it through to the other side.
Oh, okay. Then I'll try it again then. Try it.
Alright.
So this
I'm a
would be
soldier.
something where taking 10 or taking 20 would work.
What do you
Please
mean
take
taking
20,
20?
Sir.
You're not down there, Brad, but
What does
Please
taking
bring-
I don't
20
know what you're
mean?
doing.
You mean
It
I gotta
means
have
you're-
exact
y-
20?
You eventually are gonna get a 20, is what it means.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
But I mean, I would say it'd be somebody else's turn while he fills with it.
Yes.
So whoever wants to go, other than Double, who is good at
Who is
shoving swords
still
through boxes.
Just piercing
So I was thinking
the...
pistols.
Well, I'm gonna
Jeez,
start.
what are you doing?
I'm gonna start making my way towards everybody else. I have
Alright,
no
alright.
clue what's going on, so I'm gonna go
You,
towards the stairs.
as you walk up to the fortress, you're greeted with this foreboding entrance that has a lot of missing spots, but there are skulls dotted along as kind of ornaments around the trim of this super large gate. It's about 12-ish feet tall and about 10 feet wide. But yes, there are some spots missing. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So if you want, I don't know what you want to do from there.
Alright, so what's on the first floor?
Well, you can search around.
Okay.
Give me a perception check, I guess. It's low light. Do you have any low light vision?
Yes. My retinal reflectors give me low light.
There you go. You can see pretty well. What you see, you actually won't need to make a perception check for this part. You see a few doorways, a few kind of broken cabinets and drawers. But there's 8 doorways leading up to some stairs at the far end.
So 8 sets of stairs, or just 8 doors leading up to 2 sets of stairs?
8 doors leading up to 1 set of stairs.
Okay. So I'll Both open the doors and start heading upstairs. Once you stop choking.
Yeah. Alright. So you're just bypassing all the doors. It's like 4 on your right, 4 on the left.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go upstairs. Try to figure out where everybody is.
Alright, so you proceed to go up the stairs. And as you emerge on the second floor to your left, you see freaking Vectin starting to walk towards the far end of that hallway with a chest.
Alright, so I just see Vectin walking with a chest.
Yes.
I'm gonna go the way he was coming from then.
I mean, he's halfway down the hallway, so I mean, you can catch up to where he's at, or ask him something.
Well, I mean, he doesn't speak common, so.
He does, actually. That was something that we fixed last session.
I guess I'll run up to him, ask what's going on.
Solger,
Hmm.
Vectin.
What's up?
So what's been going on?
His character comes up to
I
you.
ran up to you and asked.
Yeah, I'm thinking about how I want to explain it.
Okay.
From what my character actually knows what's going on. They blew up something on the roof.
Okay.
I found tablets in an undead library. And he's put a sword through the box. And that's literally all I know.
Okay. Sounds about right.
Oh, by the way,
You can
excuse me.
talk on the. We do have
Yeah, and we've established that my character can just speak the common tongue because we literally aren't role-playing at all, so there's no point in me not having the ability to talk to you guys.
Trying to get you guys to roleplay.
we have.
I'm
That's what I'm trying to do.
I'll
We have comms, by the way. If you want to ask anybody else anything, jeez.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna go over the comms asking where everybody is and what's going on.
Oh, Bagels and I are up here with this obelisk, and I feel like somebody's watching me. I'm a little paranoid, not gonna lie.
Double.
I actually destroyed, or didn't destroy, but having a hard time opening this chest.
He's lying, by the way.
How do you know? You're not even here.
I've just got a feeling.
Turn off the feeling.
You can't stop the feeling.
Like you're an android. There's something here on the second floor. Pretty much checked everywhere in this hallway.
Yeah, the third floor was, I gathered some stuff from it. Seems like it would be the main bedroom. I don't know, it had a bed and a bunch of bookshelves and a couple items I gathered from it, and then we moved on to the chapel. That's where we're sitting now. That's about the extent that I can tell you. I don't know, the rat seemed to have fallen asleep at some point, but, he just
Decided to
showed
take
up.
a nap.
He just kind of showed up, and I helped him fix one of the tablets that I jacked up. So that's been our story.
Yep.
I'm leaving him.
Okay. How many
Oh
floors
yeah,
are there?
oh yeah, and we blew up a box. Or well, Bagels blew up a box. I attempted to strangle him for it.
How did he blow up the box?
Well, we were able to kind of peel open one of the boxes up top, and I told him to put his hand in there and feel around because it was small enough for his hand, and he took a grenade out and put it in there instead. So, when you get up here, you'll see a couple holes in the ceiling. It's Bagels' fault, not mine.
I mean,
Whose idea was it to give him a grenade?
He just carries them around. I can't control what he carries around.
Alright.
this
Flashbacks.
is true.
Flashback to facility when he blew up the room with a bunch of people in the computer room.
Yeah, absolutely nothing.
So
Alright, well, I'm going to head up to the next floor then.
Alright, so you skip past Beckton as he's carrying the box. And you
Yep.
follow up to the 3rd floor. And this drawing that's on here is for the floor. So you come up over on the right side.
Move yourself over there.
Okay. So I
And
see
you
a hall.
you see 2 rooms on your right, 2 rooms on your left, and then a bit of wall jutting out ahead of you.
I want to check out the room on my left.
Okay. It's a mostly dilapidated room. Furniture's largely destroyed. There's some rubble in the corners of what used to be drawers and cabinets. There's a still standing wardrobe on a wall, one of the walls.
Alright, well, I'm going to rummage around in the wardrobe, see what's in there.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Nice.
Go over and look at it. Cool. So as you're rummaging, sifting through some, I wouldn't say rotting, but like torn and worn out clothes and various hanging strange things that you haven't seen before. You do find some shiny object of interest. It's just a rod, but it does catch your eye.
Alright, well, I guess I'll just grab this rod then.
Alright.
Is anything special about it?
You would definitely want to make a mysticism check to figure out anything about it.
Oh boy. Here goes that 0 mysticism roll.
You're just like me, by the way.
Alright.
So, try to focus on it. Like your fellow magic users always told you that they do, but you think really hard and you fart a little bit.
So it's just a shiny rod. That's
Yeah.
all. Okay,
That's all that you can tell is it's some shiny rod.
While we're sitting here, I'm gonna offer Bagels a beer and drink one myself. This is a human-sized beer. Beer too, by the way.
Is it in a bottle?
I carry a couple bottles with me.
Yeah, I'm gonna just stuff the entire bottle in my cheek and just save it for later.
Jesus.
Alright.
Cool, dude.
That bottle's
That is
going
in
to go in
your
your
cheek
mouth.
pouch. You see his Bagels just shove the entire bottle in his mouth.
I saved this for winter.
Well, you do what you want to do, buddy.
I'm just gonna kind of saunter down the hallway towards the jutting out wall, just holding this shiny rod in my hands.
Alright.
Alright, someone else have their turn.
I'm gonna follow Cheese.
Cheese is in the hallway waiting for us.
Uh,
Told everyone to make their way here.
Alright, I'm just gonna meet up with them and wait for everyone else then.
Rebel, are you done with your
I'm still trying to get this
Jimmy.
box open.
So coming back to you, you are eventually able to cut the box open.
Finally. Hopefully it's sort of
so-
attack.
You do see that you had pierced some sort of wearable object. Probably some sort of armor, but it's mostly melted and burned now.
Well, the way I see it is, if they can't defend this plasma sword, wasn't worth it. Moving on, let's go.
You do see a couple more things at the bottom.
Okay.
Um,
Are they still intact?
you see a little disc actually at the bottom in a shiny stone.
Oh.
Kind of dirtied, but you can tell it had some sort of shine to it at some point.
Still readable, probably, right? Or looks readable, at least.
Readable?
You said it's a disc, like a CD.
Oh, it's like a smooth, slate disc.
Okay.
Much.
Not like the one I found.
We'll have to see. I'll just grab it and we'll see if this compares with one another. I'll go ahead and grab it then. Is there anything else in the box?
No. Not anything of any note.
Okay. Then let's move out. Let's move on to where is Leaf is still in his room, right? With the obelisks and everything.
Yes.
I'll just go ahead and go up there and see what he's up to.
Okay.
Alright, and that ends my turn, and whoever wants to do right now, Solger, Leaf, go ahead.
Start carrying the box upstairs then.
Slight wait for you.
Alright.
Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk up the stairs.
Okay. Now
Box.
you are all on the 3rd floor. Solger is carrying a box.
I'm gonna carry it in the room with the obelisk.
Alright, you guys meet up within the chapel. All of you
I
are
drop
together
this box right in front of Leaf.
with a thud. It beggles with the shiny rod. Just smack him.
There you go.
Beggles
I'm
takes
gonna
1
leave.
point of stamina damage.
Okay. Interesting.
His mouth was full.
Yeah, break the bottle, glass in his mouth.
So mean.
I'm gonna go investigate this obelisk.
Okay,
I'm rolling a mysticism check on it.
cool. That's a good one. As you, so what are you doing? Are you like putting your hand up to it, or?
I'm gonna
Like,
fucking lick it. Of
standing
course, I'm
there.
putting my hands all over it.
Alright, so you're fondling the obelisk.
Look, he couldn't get any action with a real woman, so he's got to use the obelisk.
Listen, leave my character's troubles out of this.
So, as you place your hand on it, the you definitely feel that sense of overwhelming, or rather that overwhelming sense of being watched, like something's observing every action you make. But as you put your hand up to it, the runes start to glow, and seem actually on the surfaces that your hand isn't on the 2 on the side and the 1 in the back, the runes actually seem to kind of detach from the obelisk itself,
Hmm.
and then you feel a shudder under your feet.
Offer it some blood.
I'm gonna roll a survival check.
Okay. So you ready yourself for anything to happen.
Alright. And then I'm gonna perception check to see if how heavy it is.
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna ready myself as well.
Let's see how heavy this
Kind
thing
of
is.
guarded because I'm gonna see him
Yes,
ready himself, and I'm gonna ready myself as well.
that's fine.
Alright.
All right. So
I'm gonna move this thing. I'm gonna
you
take
you
this upstairs.
definitely you. I can't even fucking finish. Hang on. All right.
I was me telling the rest of the party.
Okay. Well, as you're telling them that, you're you you're able to tell that there's something that like moved underneath your feet with that shutter. However, the obelisk, as you take your hands away to explain to the group, you see it start to rotate a little bit. And as it rotates, it starts ascending a bit, lifting off the ground. And you see it kind of comes to a point similarly as it does at the top of it. It's just wider at the base with a bit of that diamond point.
Hmm.
Hey, can you look at these orbs that I've got too?
1 second. Can you do a physical science check on this thing?
You want me to do a physical science check?
Yeah, 'cause I don't have any physical science.
I mean, I could take a look at it if you wanted me to look at it from that angle instead of a mysticism angle.
Yeah.
I'll be glad to take a peek at it for you.
Cool. So, Revit, as you are looking at it as it ascends, this is obviously not of this world, of this plane. It seems to be what you've heard in your research as likely some sort of hellstone. Just one of the many different kinds of ores found within the Nine Hells itself.
Alright. I take out of my pack the crystal that I found downstairs and I touch it to the obelisk.
Cool. As you do that, you start to notice what would be not a physical hole, but what was an otherwise very shiny orb now has a very specific dark
No, this isn't
circle
one of
on
those
the
shiny
center of it.
orbs. This isn't one of the shiny orbs. It's an actual
Oh.
crystal that you told me I had
Oh.
found earlier.
Okay. I mean, it's pretty. It just works the same way.
Okay.
You place the crystal to it, and what is otherwise shiny, it has a circle start to form a dark black circle, kind of in the center of it, where you press it against the obelisk.
Hmm.
It kind of plays with your eyes, as though you're not quite sure if it's like a physical indent in it, or just like a spot that's formed on the surface.
I'm gonna culture check.
Not bad.
In your time in the stars, adventuring and otherwise just learning about your enemies and how to best conquer other civilizations, you've heard of occult dealings in the past. Often come across them in battles where they use a different sort of lock and key mechanisms that are very out of the ordinary from what you would usually find on the material plane. So it strikes you as something that's it needs a key to open it.
You know, I've got a bunch of these things sitting in my backpack. Do you want to take a look at them too?
Yeah, I'll gather all the crystals and investigate them at the same time, and I'll roll mysticism checks for them all.
Phone call.
Do you want to take 20 on them?
Here, I'll walk in too, and I'll have my
Sure.
sword.
Okay.
What are you giving him?
I'm
I
just
gave
gonna
him
walk in.
I gave him the orbs that I had in my backpack from earlier.
Oh, those, yes. I mean, if he wants to give me a mysticism check, he can.
Sorry, fucking.
And
I
then
had
we
two
took
missed
20
phone
on. I
calls.
mean, we took 20 on it. Was the only thing.
Okay.
I can mysticism. Well, it doesn't matter. I have really high mysticism.
Do what you want to.
Had him in my big fucking mouth. Got a sick.
I mean, you kind of investigate them. They don't appear to have very much in terms of mystical effects. Not in the same way that your the crystal
one
that
that I
you
found.
have pressed to the obelisk is.
I mean, you know they make my skin glow. That's the only reason I asked you to look at these.
Let's do a fucking life science check to see if these are like radioactive or something.
The only thing that makes my skin glow is magic things, though, by the way.
Hmm. I roll an intimidate check on the orbs.
You're gonna intimidate the orb. Okay.
There we go. 26.
You thought I was joking.
Growl.
Jesus.
You growl menacingly at the orbs. And you just, like they vibrate. I don't know. They quiver. Can't believe you got a
Alright.
natural 20 on that.
Oh, wow.
Look, this is his first natural 20. You can't complain about rolling low anymore.
I'm so
Soldier.
pissed off because it would be on something so fucking dumb. But it was just like a struggle. Why not? Alright. Listen, I'm on a fucking limb here. I've rolled a shit ton of stuff on this fucking obelisk and I got nothing.
Look, let's offer it blood. I'll even offer my own blood. If you
You
want
don't
to.
have blood, you're a robot.
I do have organic parts, you
I can
jackass.
offer
It's
it here.
Android.
It's fine.
Correct.
Well, do you want to offer it some of your blood, Mr. High and Mighty
can offer
Wizard,
it.
living organism?
Yeah, don't worry, I got this as I'm about to manhandle Brad. I pick up the rat.
Oh, no! The rat's
And I
left.
look at him and I'm like, this is for the grenade.
I
I give
will
a
pull out
small
another grenade
incision
right
with
now,
a
sir.
scalpel. Small incision with
No,
a
no, no.
scalpel.
Let me do it. I'm
What?
pretty good with plasma sword now.
Fine. I drop
I'm
the
gonna
rat.
stand here with my shiny
Fucking
rod.
phone won't stop ringing. I'll be right back again.
I will cut Brad. I'm pretty good with
Uh,
it.
So
I'll hit-
Cheese,
I'll hit
give
Brad again
me
with it.
give me a mysticism check.
Again.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well,
Yeah, you're like focusing on the obelisk, and you're like, I don't know what the hell these people are doing or why that's flying.
What is the obelisk flying?
Yes, the obelisk is floating.
Can I
it's
hit it
been-
with the shiny rod?
Please don't do that. I'm gonna tell you in character right now. Please don't swing any objects at the obelisk. We're trying to figure this out before we all implode into the netherworld. Let's not upset any balances.
I gotta call Domino's. Like, food situation. Fucked right now.
fly.
Alright.
What if we get a hard 20? What if we get a hard 20 in mysticism check?
You would do better than the lizard would. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna stand here stroking my chin, trying to figure out this obelisk.
Contemplating.
I'm gonna stand here, stare at the obelisk.
Can I
again.
move it? Schnoodly, can I move the obelisk?
Is it still Brad's turn?
What?
No, it was Solger's turn to try to cut the rat, to offer it blood.
I don't know what's
Kill-
happening. What
I'm
it,
like the
like,
snake in the lizard's ear. I'm telling him to cut things so we can have blood for the blood god.
It's
Yeah.
literally, I'm the fucking doctor, so I'd be able to cut him the best and not kill him.
I mean, I'll hit the rod
I've
again.
got a good.
diplomacy check 4.
We're not listening to a word you say, rat. This is for earlier, you fuck.
Alright, I take a scalpel out of my bag. And what do I roll?
Roll a life science, you fuck.
Yeah.
Life science or medicine? Take your pick. Life science, alright. 18. I take a small amount of blood.
Yes. You are able to
I thought
successfully...
Domino said it, and they heard the first thing was I take a small amount of blood. And I put it.
Blood on your pizza, okay.
We can order
You
Domino's
are
online.
able to extract
my,
some blood from his wound. And it very quickly heals back up.
Rub it on the obelisk.
This is infinitely vexing.
What?
Just waiting for fucking Ifrit to fucking show up and roast our faces.
Can I wave the shiny
I
rod
love how
near the
you guys
obelisk
are
to see
just
if
trying to
anything happens?
brute force this puzzle. You're just...
Jesus fucking Christ! I'm on the phone with the pizza guy. I get a call. Hey, hey, hey!
I did!
Wow. Okay, so Ozar,
Okay.
suddenly
Yes.
feeling incredibly attuned to the world around you, inspired and maybe a bit terrified by the obelisk, your senses heighten,
I knew it.
and you feel the magic of very, very dark origin emanating from the obelisk itself, the crystal that Vectin is holding, but also the rod that Danre is holding. They all seem to be a very similar signal.
Similar signal to what?
A very similar signal. Like they seem to emit a similar essence.
Oh, okay.
Gonna ask.
You would
Ozar,
assume that
what the
they're
fuck's
all
going?
related.
I noticed Ozar. Can I roll? I guess I could roll a perception check if you really want me to.
Yeah, I mean. Okay.
I
Yeah,
noticed
I mean,
Ozar staring
He's looking around.
quizzically at the orb in Vectin's hand and the rod in Dinray's hand, and ask him what's going on.
I'm speechless. I'm trying to figure this out. It's a bunch of information I'm absorbing a bunch of information in my head!
Well, I mean, you tell me what I noticed. Schnoodly.
I mean, you look at him and he's like visibly stressed, but like he's wide-eyed. He's got that look of.
What do
He's
you
got that
notice?
spark of knowledge.
You gotta tell me, man. What do you notice? I can see it. Tell me. Tell me, Ozar. I've doubted you before,
Oh, sorry.
but I fully have my confidence in you right now. Don't disappoint me,
Do I
actor
just
boy.
do I just describe everything that you just mentioned to me, Schnoodly?
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely. You can say that what you noticed.
I'm sorry, I kind of forgot what you just said earlier.
Does
I got distracted by.
does the orb fit into the rod
Or onto the rod?
or onto the rod?
Yes. Into the rod.
How big
In.
is this?
Oh,
Say that again.
sorry, hold on.
All right.
Sorry, while you were
So,
talking,
what are you guys doing?
no, my fiance was here talking to me about something, so that's why I was trying to concentrate on both things.
That's fine. No, I mean, like, what are you guys trying to do something? Is that?
I mean, I'm asking Ozar, what do you
Okay.
see? What do you feel?
Can you explain everything to me again, Julie? Because I really forgot everything. Because
Yeah.
yeah.
So you were wide-eyed at the obelisk, and you noticed between the obelisk and the crystal that Vectin is
Fucking
holding,
stupid people.
Relax, we're listening.
that he pressed against the obelisk, and it seemed to act. They emanated a very similar signal when that happened. However, you also notice a very faint essence that seems to replicate that coming from the rod in Donray's hand.
Tell me about it, Double. Tell me.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out who everyone's name is over here. Let me see.
I'm Revit.
All right, all right.
I asked you, what do you see?
I see.
Don't fail me, actor boy. What do you see? What do you feel?
I feel. Look, I just see a. When
Feel
those are.
yearning for pizza.
Okay, you finished your pizza thing.
Yeah, I ordered it.
Okay. Okay, so the obelisk, the crystal, that was being held on, that the Vectin was being held on to, they emitted a similar signal, for a small, brief amount of time. And when it happened, it was like a faint essence coming from the rod that Jan was holding, excuse me.
Vectin, why don't you try to see if the rod and the crystal interact?
Hand me that rod right there. Give me your
There you
rod.
go. I'll just hand the rod over. Big old this boy has a little rod now.
I slide the rod against the crystal and the obelisk.
Okay. So as you press the crystal to the obelisk itself, it again the spot in the center of the crystals starts to and as you begin to press, rather as the rod begins to get closer to the crystal, that that spot seems to open up a bit, and it seems to become more of a physical hole inside of it. And you, I guess, decide to try and insert the rod into the crystal itself.
Someone is ringing my fucking doorbell now. What is going on?
Wait. What is that?
It's probably his MacBook clicking.
That is.
Oh, yeah.
Schnoodly.
Yeah.
What's done with people right now?
I gotta find it now.
What?
There's something I was looking at.
Okay.
I just have to find it again.
Okay. Well, you tell me. After.
Once I find it.
Yes. All right.
Alright.
So, as you have slid this in to the crystal itself, it seems to actually start to disappear, but then you feel a bit of a jolt, and you can't seem to push it any further. Almost like a latch.
Okay. I don't know how to interact with that. It's just like, it's just there. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more exposition. What? You want me to put my arm in there?
No. Okay. So you have stuck the rod into this
the crystal.
This crystal, and as the rod goes further into the crystal, it seems to reach an end and stop. And it seems to lock into place.
Is this all still touching the obelisk?
Yes.
Alright.
So
Roll another mysticism check.
Okay.
What was that perception check for, Leaf?
so I could notice that Double's doing something that he noticed because he rolled a fucking nat 20. I
That's
can
how we
obviously
got to where we are.
I can kind of notice that he's fucking standing there wide-eyed like a fucking deer in the headlights.
Alright. So, you realize if you just twist the goddamn rod, something
What?
might happen.
I
It's like a key that you guys
fucking
recognize.
unlock the obelisk with the rod.
As that happens,
Skeletons.
the rod
Time to change
itself...
your, it's
What?
time to change the stream title from what it is now to let's fuck with the rod for about 30 minutes.
Alright, so the rod, as you do that, you feel a jolt in the crystal in the rod itself, and it starts to turn some more and go deeper and deeper into the crystal
Oh yeah, but they run
until it fully disappears. The crystal itself seems to dissipate into a sort of a shining pinkish essence. Oh my god, what is going on in your chat?
Don't worry about it.
It starts to encompass this obelisk, and as that happens, it seems the energy starts to flow down to the bottom point, and a stream starts to come out as though it were forming something, and it is forming something. It builds from the ground up what seems to be some sort of skull, large skull bowl, a skull-shaped bowl, rather.
Put the blood in the skull. Yeah, fuck.
Get the rat.
Stop the rat's blood every time.
And at this point, the obelisk is just completely glowing red.
What was that roll?
All
That
of
was
that,
Brad
that
typing
was
something.
That was a text.
Oh. Alright.
all of that. That finishes. The bowl is completely formed.
What
and
is
the obelisk is still
USS
glowing.
player ship?
I
Look.
think that's the ship's name.
You can.
I want this bowl is made of glass,
funny.
right?
How did
Or
how
something.
did someone type
This
as
bowl
the
is made
ship?
out of bone.
You,
What is
you
this
can
Fucking
look at
awesome
it.
that I can do that.
You can give me a life science check.
Okay, I want to know what this bowl is made of.
All right, so you come closer to the bowl, and it exactly matches up with what's this ship AI's problem? It, it matches up with an ordinary skull. It's calcium and bone. It's just a very large one. It's about 5 feet, or 4 feet rather.
4 feet. That's a lot of blood. Just place the whole rat in there.
I wish to pour the alcohol into the bowl.
All right,
Jesus Christ.
you pour you take it out of your pouch.
Why would
and
you
pour
waste
the
that, you
alcohol
fuck?
into the bowl.
You have to realize if I drink like even one bottle, I get drunk because my blood
He
alcohol
is
level.
2 feet tall.
That's exactly why he gave it to him.
He
so he'd
has
be
to-
inebriated.
You made
He has
enough
to
like you
climb
got-
up. He has to climb up this skull, putting his little feet in what will be the nose hole in the eye. He pours in the bottle, and he just looks content.
No, I just throw the
There's so
bottle.
much.
at
There's
him
so much
for it.
impulse control. All right, I'm gonna demand that Double give me my weapon back since he's been holding it this whole time.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Take it back. Oh, by the way, can I
God.
give the disc I found to Leaf? Maybe he can examine it. Maybe it might be some use in this area.
Oh, by the way, the
Yeah.
chest is still fucking locked, and the reason why I carried that up here. Let's have a quick recap.
Oh yeah.
Chest still not messed with. Guys didn't even look at it.
Well, we got this freaking
Before I
thing
go
over
any
here.
further, I've got these discs, these things in my backpack. Do any of them fit the lock on this chest?
Yes. Well, you have 3 chips in your backpack.
Yeah.
From before.
Plus the one that Double just gave me, or that Ozar just gave me.
Did Double actually have a fucking
No,
key
he-
to the
he-
chest?
No,
that he
the
didn't
key
use?
was from the box.
The disc,
Inside
the
the box.
disc itself. Let me double check the size on it. The disc itself is 6 inches in diameter and about 1 inch thick. The chips that you have are all about 1 inch by 1 inch.
Do any of the ones that I have fit this lock?
Yes. So going through,
I'd
you
like to open this box now that I notice it.
All right.
okay?
Right, how can
So you
give me shit?
insert the chip, and on the little mechanism you press, and it starts to open, interfacing with the lock mechanism beneath. You hear a click, and the box itself starts to open a bit. Inside, you find a piece of paper,
Paper.
and that's literally it. That is all that's in there.
Let's
What does it
read
say?
this paper aloud. Read it to me. I'm reading
DM.
it. DM.
Let's see. I
I guess the
to
love
refer
letter.
to my notes. Okay. So all that it says. Here, let me do this.
Just paste it in the chat. I don't care.
Paper. There. Alright, did you get something that popped up on your screen?
Yes, I'm going to hand it to Vectin to see if his mystic ass can handle this. Because I can't read this for nothing.
Alright.
Let me roll a mysticism check.
Okay. You recognize it as written. It's not the runic variety, but it's a phonetic
Variant
infernal.
of it.
Yep. And it's you don't know infernal itself, but if you study it up, if you take some time to research it back at the ship, it is something that.
All right, I'm
you would
pocketing the
use it for.
paper. And I think we should call it there and go back to the ship for now
Yep.
to rest because
Wait,
we've been going
alright.
at it for a while. We're
What-
not calling the session, we're calling this day.
What about the other building across us then?
Hold
Let's
up.
start with that later. Let's
We
just get
can
back to the
come
ship.
back. I'm not saying we leave this building forever, but what we've been at it for what? How long?
You've been at it endgame. It's been about 5 hours.
Five
That's
hours?
nothing. You
Never
little
mind
wimp.
that. I thought we were going for
So
like fucking
driving time
12 hours.
included, it's been about 8.
Yeah, there
8
we
hours
go.
is nothing. 8 hours is nothing. You're
And that
awake
time
for
I spent
fucking.
flying around.
You do have a lot of stuff.
Mainly, I want to go back to the ship to study up on Infernal because I can figure out the language in one night if I read all these fucking tablets.
Sure. We'll leave. We'll leave. Why not? Let's go take our shit back to the ship.
The ship's
I need to-
literally just off the side of the building, by the way.
I need to feed Oliver before he eats something we don't want him to, anyways.
Eats the whole ship.
Fucking
Ship's
left your
gone.
cat there unfed, hasn't fed it ever.
He's been fed meat. I don't know what
By
you're
me!
talking about.
It's
By
literally
you.
every fucking
You fed him a big-
parent-child relationship. The parent gets stuck taking care of the animal.
Does Oliver like bones? We can get some bones back. Non-bones.
Yeah, let's snag the cat a bone on the way out.
Yeah.
Because it's
We've got
certainly
plenty of
cats
bones.
like bones.
Well, we don't know it's a cat. Is it a
It's
cat?
not even a
It's
cat. It's
yeah.
literally a.
We'll just feed it bagels when we get back.
Let's do that.
It's the size of
agree.
bagels.
It's bigger. No, we've established it's bigger.
That's true.
It's bigger than rat.
Bagels is like 2 to 3 feet, and the cat's like.
It's
Isn't it
3 and a
3
to
half or
4?
4 feet.
Yeah.
It's 3 feet.
I don't taste good.
All
I don't
right.
think it's
You
eaters.
don't know you don't taste good because you've never tried you.
All right.
Uh-huh.
So let's take a party vote. Are we going? Do we want to take a rest? RP it, boys.
I mean, sure, we've been
Fine.
hiking forever. I'm kind of
Alright,
tired
well.
from strangling the rat earlier. I could do with a sit down.
All
Alright.
right. Let's. Someone go up top. Get the spaceship. We're going out the back to our rovers.
Can I do have some cable cord. Can I climb my way out? Do you want a athletics or an acrobatic check to get out of the top?
Cause he doesn't know where the fucking stairs are, cause they just melted holes in the ceilings.
Wait, what are you
Goddamn
trying
animal.
to do? I'm sorry.
I've got to
If you
get to the
recall-
roof from the hole in the wall that we left. You
They don't know where the stairs are.
Acrobatics?
I
If you
mean,
recall-
yeah, you can do either acrobatics or athletics for this to try and jump
Fuck
up
it,
there.
I'll athletic
Alright, well,
my
I'm
way
gonna
out of
walk
or I'll
back
acrobatic
towards the
my way out of
stairs.
this shit.
All right,
You take the easy
and
way
we
out.
all start heading downwards.
All right, you just in one fell swoop, you just leap up and roll and stand up. No problem.
All right, let's Bagels. I'm gonna yell at Bagels. Which way are you going, rat?
He's already dead. He's
I'm
already
leaving
crushed.
I'm taking the ship with or without you.
Yes, there's. I haven't put it up here. Let me get my assets out. This. You have your ship up here.
Oh yeah. By the way, I never restitched up that cut on.
He said
Brad,
it healed.
so-
He said it healed pretty well.
Yes.
really?
I just assumed that you did that and then it up.
I
like-
didn't, but yeah, we. I forgot. All right. Load the other screen because that has all the vehicles on it already, Schnoodly.
Whew. There we go. Okay. Go. I
Where's
mean, you
the
don't
signal?
have to like roll your characters over to the ship.
Well, yeah, no, I'm just like, I'm picking up that box. And I'm bringing it with us with the lid.
I'm gonna take the box that I had fucking stored, attached to the ship.
Oh, yeah. Gonna try and.
I'm just gonna walk back to our
it's
ship.
attached to the ship. I'm gonna take
Yeah.
it with me. Rat, are you coming with me or not? Do I need to drop my cord down so you can get up
No,
here?
he's gonna go with us. I drag him with us. He's not responding. He's taking too long.
Okay. I'm gonna fly the ship back here.
I
with
put him in the box that I'm
attached.
carrying him.
Okay.
Put him in the box and lock it.
Locking the box.
Okay. So you're able to haul the box crate. What did I say? About 8 foot cubic.
It was a large crate. It was large,
Yeah.
like 2x2x2 or something silly.
I think it was
Alright.
larger than you.
I'm pulling the
8
truck up
foot.
into the what do you call it?
I'm gonna take 20 to try to figure out how to open this thing.
Okay.
I'm rolling the truck up, and I'm in the hangar bay right now, unloading the skulls and stuff into the box, and all the tablets, and I'm carting them off.
I'm walking up towards the bridge.
Okay. I'm gonna just put you guys on the ship screen.
Sure.
We have
Uh,
like a store type thing on the ship, right?
Storage, you mean?
Or something to like buy gear.
No.
No.
Alright, so
You
we have to
make
like, do the
gear.
market.
You make gear. If you
Yes,
need
you can-
things, you can give me things. I can engineer stuff. Since my engineering's fairly high, but if you don't want me to make it, you can certainly try to make it yourself.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go and spend some time doing checks. I'm just gonna take 20 on like learning the language because I'm gonna spend the night doing it.
Okay. So, Revid, as you have been studying this crate, looking it over, trying to find ways to not damage it, but still take it apart, you find that it reacts to your touch along a very specific edge. Using what mystic abilities you have as a technomancer, you have your nanites come out and investigate it. And you're able to control them to find a sort of lock. It's like a metaphysical lock on the inside. And a click, and the front of it is loose, so you can open it now.
I'll be right back.
Okay, let's open it. What's inside? Let's slowly open it. No traps.
So,
Can I? Do I need a perception check a trap?
I mean, you can if you want to.
Sure.
Okay. There doesn't seem to be any traps. It doesn't danger.
Alright,
Things still
let's,
seem, as you open it, things still seem pretty well preserved.
Okay, I'm still gonna guardedly open this thing slowly.
Okay.
What's on the inside?
So, inside, you are able to find several different vials of colored liquids. Give me a culture check. Okay. So you looking at them, mixed with your knowledge of being a lab assistant, actually, you are able to you figure out this is alchemy. These are alchemical or chemistry oriented reagents. You're not quite sure exactly what all of them are, but there's just a varying. There's so many different herbs and different colored fluids just stacked all up in.
Is our tech lab equipped to analyze these kind of things?
Yeah.
Can I do a lab tech
It's
check to
definitely-
start analyzing some of these things?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Freaking straight 20.
Hang on, I need a drink.
Boys.
Jesus.
Lab's done. Just finish.
So we have like no form of communication with the black market type of deal, right?
No, the colony is not even deployed yet.
Okay.
Of note, when you were coming to this planet, you had about a month left. Colony should be deployed.
Look, I've told you if you need stuff made.
It takes
Yeah,
you
it's
about
made.
2 weeks to get back.
Alright, well, when you're done, I want some weapons.
Yeah, I'm looking
Yeah,
at a
but-
weapon that could be useful.
If you got the materials, I can make them. I'm not using any of my materials. I'll tell you
Yeah.
that.
And we use UPBs for materials.
Any materials
Yep.
in
I hope
the
you've
ship?
been counting how much you got.
I only have 999.
Okay, just for reference, harkening back, if you are making something metal, I believe most of you did get some bonus UPBs, essentially, for metal objects.
You basically got times 2, is what I've
yes.
understood from.
Exactly. And it costs, the amount in credits is the amount of UPBs it costs.
But yeah, go on with what I'm exploring or understanding here.
So,
Alright.
investigating these, they you take very small amounts of each as to not use up everything, because you're not sure why they would have had crates of these. Very specific. Some of them are actually kind of familiar, like things that you would find on Absalom Station, within what replicate the wild parts of them. Actually, some that you find on Vesk worlds, and you would assume the rest of the plants come from this system itself. It's just various flowers, weeds, roots, some magical even. And the liquids, they all seem to be largely acidic, and basic. So you'd find them on the more extremities of the pH scale. There's no really, I don't remember what you call the middle of the pH scale, if you call it
Neutral.
Neutral, yes. There's no really neutral component. They're all very close to the extreme of their respective sides.
I'd like to package these samples up for instantaneous transport to what's her name, Elrith.
Okay.
Just get them ready,
All right.
and as well as my lab notes and everything, as far as
Cool.
research things go, just to manage that aspect of it. Let's I mean, while we're at it, let's take a look at this ash and these other things that I've picked up.
Oh yeah.
The skull. Let's take a look at the skull fragments, or the bone fragments we've picked up as well. While I'm in the lab tech mood, you know.
Okay. So what all? You're gonna have to remind me what all you guys picked up.
I believe we picked
have
up
to keep track.
some bone samples. I picked up some ash.
Okay. So the bone samples, they are very reminiscent. Most of them are largely reminiscent of some sort of elven ancestors, human ancestors, and a few lizard folk, not necessarily Vesk. Actually, none of them seem to be specifically Vesk. They have much longer muzzles. What?
Said crocodiles.
Not quite that long.
Crocovesk.
But definitely a bit more feral in nature.
As well as samples from the dragon. I believe we get some samples from the
Yes, the dragon is a. Looking it up, comparing data, it seems to be a red. It used to be a red dragon, specifically associated with fire, chaos, and ultimately, culturally, very much end times things. Something that maybe are generally supposed to be just metaphorical. End times are near. Dragon is gonna show up and blow
Fucking
shit up.
Vermintide.
Very realistically,
I'd like to study the wax. I'd like to take out the tablets, as well as the remaining 2 chips that didn't fit into anything, that kind of thing. While we're just while we're at it.
I have all the tablets in my room, and I'm studying.
I know, but I picked up a couple of those other tablets that, not the history tablets, the tablets that.
the data pads.
The data pads, yeah.
So, poking around on the tablets, They seem to actually just give a little bit more information, like I had told Vectin the night a few nights ago, last week. It seems to be more of worship. These are very worship focused data pads. They recount what a deal being struck with a frost. They call him the Frost Father.
Hmm.
And he doesn't necessarily seem to be benevolent, but it seemed to be a bit of a last resort. As they mention, in their most desperate times, they turned to some sort of, they describe as a devil god.
Yeah.
And it pretty much just sings worship, praise. Most of it is useless to you.
Let's document it all,
Chants.
anyways.
What?
Let's document it all, anyways. Let's keep a copy here for Vectin to look over, and I'd also like to queue up the communications with the Elrith at some point, and I guess somebody else can move on to something because I'm gonna start transferring data to her, anyways. Somebody else can take a swing at whatever they're doing.
Cool. Anybody building anything, or?
I'm just doing all my research.
I'm just
Okay.
doing.
I'm researching the
I mean,
fucking.
I mean, I'm finished. While you guys do stuff, I can start. You can start sending me stuff too.
I still want to give my disc to Leaf to see if he can examine what it is.
Okay.
I'm just running system checks.
Give me a mysticism check, Leaf.
Okay, 1 second. No, you're handing it the wrong. I'm just gonna. I need you to tell me anything. You're just handing. I don't deal with this kind of magic.
What
It's
happened?
beyond me.
Okay.
The,
What are you trying to mysticism check?
It was the disc that I found that was in the chest that we opened up, or that I opened up.
I mean, it's a disc. That's just technologically as I can get to you. I don't really do a whole lot of mysticism, my friend. You might want to try Big Papa.
God damn it, Brad.
Alright, Solger. I'm
You
hanging.
motherfucker.
I think I'm gonna head up. Alright.
Alright, Brad.
Take care,
That's
Brad.
what AI
We're just gonna
gives
say
you.
that Brad's asleep in the ship.
Okay.
Put in the ship's CD player now. Sega CD. I guess I'll hand it to the big guy. What's his name?
Vectin.
Vectin? Yeah. Because doesn't he know a little bit of mysticism compared to all of us?
I mean, he's a mystic.
I thought he was a doctor.
He is a mystic doctor.
Okay, Doctor Strange, got it. Vectin, I want you to look at his disc and see if you can get any readings out of it and see what it is exactly. Are you there? He's not there. Solger.
I don't know if he...
Solger.
Yeah, he's not here.
Okay.
Alright, well... What should we do?
Oh, what about the chest? Did we open up that chest already? Cause...
Yeah, you guys looked at the chest.
Oh yeah, that was right. I had a note. Okay, didn't know.
Just had the note.
I don't have anything
Solger,
else.
are you here?
I don't think he's here. I think he's dead.
I think he left to get maybe food or something downstairs. I don't know.
Everybody's so fickle.
Not fickle at all.
I don't have anything, because all I did was went in there, found 2 chests, I opened one.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. That was it.
Yep.
I'm going to do a computer roll and check our scanners.
Okay.
So like proximity scanners.
So Cool.
19. Okay.
Natural 20. That was a natural 20.
with
But
a
you're
minus
shitty,
one,
You're shitty at computers, anyways. You could have asked me to do it.
that's
I was
pretty
here.
funny.
I was on the bridge, so
So I mean, looking around, honestly, unfortunately, there's not very much going on, or maybe fortunately. There doesn't seem to be anything lurking, watching. It's a volcanic world with a lot of seismic activity going on, and that's about it.
nothing in orbit or
Nope,
okay.
nothing in orbit. I guess let me show you. So there is in the sky, what we established was a phased world, basically. Wait. Let me show all of you. Apparently I didn't do that. I just described it. And I forgot to put it on the map layer.
Hmm.
There we go. It's a phased world. The ship computer had warned you guys about it as you guys were coming into orbit, that the anomaly had shifted into focus and become a major anomaly. And otherwise, that's the
Oh,
only
no.
thing in orbit.
Soldier's dead
There
again.
went fucking Solger.
I'm fine. I'm in FIFA.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
Yo,
Okay.
He handed you the disc. What are we doing with the disc?
Yeah, I hand you
Okay.
this
Roll a
over.
fucking mysticism check, Solger.
My bad. The pizza dude showed up.
Sounds like a New Yorker.
Okay,
Okay, perfect.
here we go.
Why are y'all in my room?
Talking about the dog.
Both of y'all.
Because I don't know what the fuck this disc is. It looks technological, but I don't get
I
anything
rolled a
from
20.
Yes,
Which
hang on.
is
Hold on.
exposition dump.
Yeah, Schnoodly is getting his info out.
There.
Fuck me running, man.
What?
Teleportation puck is a dull black disc that is about 6 inches in diameter, 1 inch thick, a rough surface. Puck is in view with detect magic. Is viewed with detect magic. Runic patterns become visible on the puck's surface. As a standard action, you can activate the puck, throw it, range increment about 30 feet. So range attack. It's a fucking. I'm just pacing this. This is too much to read. Jesus
I can just
Christ.
show it. The reason I gave it to you is so that you can decide what to say to them.
Okay. Well, so I'll just keep the information and basically say it's a teleporter.
All right.
Okay.
Do you want to tell the? Are you explaining to them the exact thing that it is?
I'm
No.
gonna explain to them that it's a teleporter puck, and it's a mystic item, and I'll hold on to it for safekeeping.
Hell no, I'm taking it. I'm taking it.
You can try to strengthen it out of his hands.
Hell yeah, I'll do it.
All right. Give me opposing strength checks.
Oh boy.
I let him snatch it out of my hand, and I just look at him in confusion. All right.
Yeah, that's alright.
You humans.
You're gonna get slapped double.
Get slapped. Yeah, right. I'll teleport my way
My
out.
character's just thinking like, good luck teleporting yourself into space by accident and killing yourself.
I will need to. I will need luck.
You don't know how it fucking works. You can't activate it.
Look, I had a mystic D20 on the
Try
last
and do
one.
it again. Do it right now. Try it again.
I won't need to. I'll do it when the time comes. Mhm.
Yeah, he's gonna get a critical one. He'll land in a pit of lava.
I'm going back to my room. I've got shit to send.
By the way, to set the scene of that, my room is covered in scrolls
And
and
pizza.
bullshit at me like fucking writing stuff down, trying to decipher this language.
And pizza.
By the way, you can decipher that note for me whenever you want, Schnoodly, 'cause I'm gonna supposedly learn the language in this one night. I have to learn how to read that thing.
So whose room is what?
The top one is mine.
Yeah.
The bottom two are open. This one and this one.
I'm going back to the tech lab. Like I said, I've got stuff to do. I've got shit to send. Research notes. I've got stuff to contact Elrith with.
Alright. I placed the note aside on my nightstand.
Okay. And you're focusing on the tablets and writing information down, right? So I'll come back to that at the end of the day.
Okay.
Is anybody else doing anything, crafting, anything like
If
that?
you want me to get stuff crafting, I mean, we're trying to establish a comms link here. I mean, I have some time.
I'll
Okay.
have any material.
So,
So if I'm looking at something that's 1,400 credits,
You should have enough if it's metallic.
would you say a mine layer is metallic?
A mine layer? Mine
It's like
layer?
a grenade. Mine layer.
Grenade-
It's like a grenade
A
launcher.
I would
Oh,
say it's metallic. I mean, that's just me.
all right.
My UPBs only say 999, so
But they're more metallic in nature. So if you're making something metallic in nature,
Yeah.
all right. So
it
I'll
would
have
be
more than
times
enough.
2. You should, if it's metallic in nature. That's up to Schnoodly.
Just what book is this?
This is the Armory book.
Okay.
Table 1-5, heavy weapons continued on page 23.
23. Do you have heavy weapons proficiency? I'm not sure if I've. That might come with Soldier. I don't know.
No, I just have long arm. No penalty to attacks with heavy weapons. That's long arm proficiency.
Oh, okay. Cool.
What page is this shit on?
Page 23 of Armory.
Okay,
What level is everyone, by the way?
3.
Everyone's
3.
level 3.
Oh, my 4.
Why are you 4?
I don't know. I'm putting it back down 3.
Doubled. That's not level.
What's that then?
That's your racial HP. As a
Between
human,
human- Oh, okay.
you're supposed to have 4 racial HP.
Okay, let me see where my level is.
Level is experience. It doesn't actually say what level.
race were you again, Double?
He's human.
Boring.
You'll find your level. Oh jeez, everything's
Yeah, you
loading.
do see levels somewhere. I swear you can. So
That was
I think
weird.
it's page 2, I think.
Nope. So, on your character sheet, was that you switching everything around?
What are you talking about?
On your character sheet, if you go to class information, it's 3rd header down. There's levels 3 at the end of that. It says HP and SP 6, Envoy, class name Envoy, so on and so forth.
So would you say that's metallic Schnoodle?
What's it exactly called? Mine Layer Merc?
Yeah, that one.
Yes.
Oh, it doesn't have a damage. Oh, I guess it's the grenades have the damage.
Yes.
I just need to open up my calculator so I can fucking see how much I have left for UPBs. So it's metallic, so I have double the UPBs then? Or it works as double?
Yes.
What's everyone's experience right now?
It's 3,300 out of 6,000.
Okay, just want to make sure.
I went through and made sure all of your information.
Oh, okay then.
I just have 528 UPBs
That's
left.
why you have.
If I do this, I have
This is-
528 UPBs left.
Yes. Yes. Well,
I'll do that.
Yes, that'll work.
All right.
So Double, this is what we were talking about last week, is that I went through and did everything, and a lot of people have extra to spend.
Okay. I remember I wasn't here in the first half hour. I was away.
Besides me.
But we
Besides me.
still
I'm the one
told
with the-
you!
I didn't remember that.
It was in the
I
chat.
remember telling you!
I must have just
Do
put
I
on my
have-
headset.
Extra things.
Just
You
look
said,
at.
oh, okay, and then you just didn't do anything, so I was like, alright.
So look at your character. Go scroll down. At the bottom of your skill ranks, you should see max skill ranks, total skill ranks remaining.
So you have 4 more left to spend.
Unlike me, who has an extra one somewhere, which I don't understand
Oh,
how.
I still have 4 skill ranks remaining. I can put those into any one.
Yes, just things, your ranks column, it can't go above your current.
Yeah.
So I can't go over the total or the ranks.
Your level.
Both. I mean, your level itself, your level 3, you can't put more than 3 ranks in
Okay.
any ability. So once you level up, the max will be 4 in each rank.
Wait, we're level 4?
Oh,
No,
level
3.
once you
He's
level
saying
up.
once we level up. Bing!
Yeah.
Plug in your headset.
Yeah, because I have like +9 in some of these skills. My missus system has a
Total,
You-
total is fine. It's the ranks column
Yeah.
Yeah.
that you need to worry about.
Yeah, because I've got 10 and some shit, so no real issue there.
All right. Anybody else doing anything?
Nothing at
No.
ship.
No, I'm just gonna
Okay.
give Leaf my UPBs. So I can get that grenade launcher.
Okay. What do you want? Do you want to roll or anything, Schnoodly, or?
No. It's fine.
Okay.
You guys are able to make it. So you're able to get Lady Elrith on the phone. Oh, there's
Mhm.
cheese.
I fucking pressed the back button by accident.
So she says, "What have you found for me?"
Going to direct her to the files that I've uploaded.
She says, "Very nice. This is very important. I would very much like to see you continuing research on this project."
As well as these discs that I found as far as things go. Whether she might have an issue with any of these. The lock, I guess the locks, I guess these are keys.
Yes, the
So
chips.
we're calling these now. The chips are keys.
Keys.
Bring whatever you want into my room, and it's getting researched tonight. Like what?
I mean, they're not necessarily, I don't know. Well,
Well, you show them to her, and she's like, "Ah, yes, those.
Oh.
It's a very common kind of mystic. They tend to be common when you're dealing devils."
also the book that I found, I'd like to show her.
She says, "We can get to transcribing this."
Okay. And then I'll, is there anything else I found? The golf balls, I guess. Show her those
yeah.
as well.
How long does it take to make the weapon? Or do I just have it now?
You'll just have it after today.
I'm
So
just gonna put the
next
info
time you
in for it.
guys. Yeah. She says those are some very shiny baubles. If you'd like, you can send them our way, and we can repay
Probably
you
send
in
half.
kind.
Just in case
All
we
right.
need them. I don't know if they're important to the ruins that we found or not. So you can pay me half what you would normally pay me. I don't
It
care.
says do as you wish.
I'll send you half. You pay me half now and half later when we send the rest of them.
All right.
Is that agreeable?
Yes.
Okay. Let's drop my inventory down to.
How would you like to be paid in credits or UPs?
Let's do UPBs for now.
Okay. And what all are you sending to her? So
the dragon
baubles.
scrapings, the blue golf balls, and one of the tablets.
Okay. And then what about the alchemical stuff?
Yeah, as well as the samples from that. Not all of them, but the samples that I prepared.
Okay.
So for the grenades, do I just put those in, or have to add those?
You'll have to calculate how many you want and take those out of your UPBs as well.
Yes. um. Let's see. She says we are. She will send a payment soon as she verifies value of each piece of knowledge.
Fine with me. I need to take this book to Solger. I'm gonna take the book and pen to him so that he can maybe begin transcribing it as well.
Okay.
And I'm gonna play with Oliver and I guess try to scrounge up a meal for both of us.
Oliver seems very interested in the crate
Yeah.
with all
is
the
there-
different various chemicals.
Is there one he's particularly interested in?
He's just sniffing all of them and he's rummaging them, knocking stuff over, sniffing around.
Let's close the crate so he doesn't break anything.
He looks very sad and he goes and sits down.
Let's give him a nice juicy raw piece of meat that we got laying around.
So I should just add the grenades to my weapons tab.
How many ever you got, it goes into your charges or ammo. That you
Yeah,
got.
it says you eight
Yeah,
eight
I have the
grenades
8
going
there
to,
already.
or 12 rather, right? No, I'm
No,
looking at the
it's
wrong
8
one.
for mine.
Yes, I was looking at the next one.
I'm not high enough level for the next one.
Nope. What does mine mean? Let's see. Oops. So, in a few moments, you, on your translocation mat, you see various resources that you can use as UPBs. And it all in all, it would be a total of about 1,500 UPBs.
That's a lot of materials to just not not go check out.
Okay. So if it's the end of the day,
Yeah.
um,
I'm going to sleep. Well,
all right. Oh. Ooh.
Dong.
Dong.
Oh wait, this is what I want. So, Becton. As you've read through all the tablets recounted. Well, there's hundreds of tablets, and you don't necessarily have the time to, or even the interest likely to sit through every single memory. You're able to find tablets that have to deal with near the end of their history, and very specifically of the ritual itself. You find that. Let me reference my notes. So, these peoples, as we had already established earlier, were trying to escape a cataclysm where prophecy had failed. And in the end, like you've already figured out, they fought with some sort of evil deity. The ritual itself is not exactly the most clear. It seems to be kind of wiped a bit from for some reason, like as you're watching, they kind of get blurry. So you don't know exact, very specific what happens in the end. It seems to cut off. However, you do know the ritual itself now. Should have gotten something. Woo. Okay. Okay.
Other couch. His feet hit jumped over the toes. His feet hit the top of the.
Oh.
He jumped, but I don't even know how he did. How he could move that much body.
Yeah.
Dog jump.
It's a very, very dense Gunther. So after, I'm guessing you've read through the ritual, you are now free to go to sleep.
Certainly.
Sleep.
Cool. So the rest is filled with, each of your rests are filled with dreams of a culture long gone. For some reason, this theme of cold and shivering permeates through all of them, and you wake up and despite seeing lava outbursts outside, you feel a strange chill in your bones. However, you wake up at what would be the morning, but it's still behind gas giants, not any brighter than it was before. What do you guys want to do today?
Let's get back at it, boys. We gotta figure that obelisk out.
Yep, I guess we walk out.
I'm
Do
gonna
I know the language on the obelisk now? Because I learned this hellhole's language.
I'm gonna do a quick sensor sweep with the ship systems.
No, you would. Well, you would know. I would assume that you looked at like the runes and compared them with research. They just seem to be specific runes of basically binding. They don't say anything very specific.
But I can if I try and read the obelisk. I would be able to.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I was asking. Let's go.
I'm gonna go try to grab the rat. I'm gonna smack him in the face, but he's not gonna answer.
Smack, smack. He's just snoring.
I'm just gonna do a quick computer sweep with their sensors.
Okay.
I ate that whole pizza by myself already.
Dear God.
Jesus
Actually,
Christ.
like fucking 5 minutes ago, I finished it. But
All right. So, looking out into the sensors, you don't really see anything. Nothing much has changed. Maybe some lava has risen in some places and retreated in others. But nothing in the atmosphere, nothing ground, as far as you can tell.
Okay, I'm good to go.
Cool.
Got my mine layer all set up.
All right. So, making your way back to the fortress, to the stronghold. What are your guys' plans?
I'm just planning on driving the fucking truck to the front door and going upstairs again. The very
Yeah,
roof.
I'll
I'm done.
hop in. Might as well.
I'll hop in as well.
All right, we drive there.
Double,
Double's
are you
gotta
hopping-
walk.
Are you hopping in, Double?
I'm hopping in.
All right, I drive us to the place. We go in. We go back to the obelisk. I'm
Cool.
reading some words on it.
Here. Second. Where's the... There it is. And there. And here are the runes. That's what they translate to.
Okay.
The cauldron below is still sitting there. You do notice as you step in though that it has kind of changed in hue to a much bluer look. What was once just skull and bone seems to be a little bit different.
Like rearranging?
No, like it's physically it's blue.
Is it
And
colder in here?
yes. Do feel quite a bit of a chill in the air. Surprisingly, considering you're wearing suits.
Hmm.
And it's hot.
Hmm. Yeah, did you ever figure out anything with that book I left you, dude?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I
Oh,
don't know. Schnoodly didn't tell me nothing about it.
that thing, it just ended up being a journal. Some noble.
What if... Fucking lame.
Listen, I investigated everything. I don't even know what I investigated anymore because you guys gave me
Look,
so much
I
stuff.
lost track of stuff, so
That's
like I
why
need
my,
to be
my room
told.
is a giant mess right now. There's books and paper, tablets everywhere.
Whatever.
Alright.
Whatever. Bing.
Alright, we're at the obelisk.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Alright.
that's where you found the bluish hue bowl, skull bowl.
Alright. I don't know how to, like, the obelisk words read on it: lock, bind, frost, fire, order, open. And we don't have any ice magic.
I mean, I can conjure up some cold if you need it. I mean, it's something simple, but it's nothing big.
Fine. So I already opened it. We need order. What could be order? Don't all jump ahead at once to try and help out.
I mean,
Entire party.
Do you want something cold? I mean, I can give
I
you
need,
something cold.
I need order. What do you think order would be for this?
That's a good question, my friend. You're the mystic, my man.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna sense motive on the order.
What?
I don't know.
You can do a mysticism check. I mean, it doesn't seem to have a
All right. Well, let's just make that the same roll then. +1. My sense motive is actually lower than my mysticism, unless you want me to re-roll.
Oh, that's fine. So I mean, they seem to be specifically bound to this obelisk, like a sequence of commands to use the obelisk itself.
We've already unlocked it to open it with the key.
Yes,
Now
and
we
it
need to
seems
use
that you've
order.
already worked your way from top to bottom, as it has grown red with fire. The bound lock has been opened, and it just seems to be an instruction set on the obelisk itself.
Oh. So we stupid our way through this problem.
Good grief. Do you want cold or not?
Sure, make it cold.
Do you want me
the
to cast an,
sense.
do you want me to cast an energy ray at this thing?
That's not cold. That's
I can make it cold if you want it. I can make it cold, hot, acid, electricity.
no. Let's just pack this fucking thing up and take it with us.
I don't think that's
It's
quite
a
a
pretty
good
heavy
idea.
thing.
I've
I-
already ascertained how much it weighs, and I can carry it.
Okay.
Are you going to go pick it up?
Yes.
Okay. Well, as you go to reach for it, grab it, all of a sudden, it feels extremely cold to the touch, and I want you to make a fortitude save.
Okay. Where are my saves?
Come on, lizard boy. You know you don't like cold.
All right. So, you, as you press your hand against it, ice crystals start to around your, and you feel you're able to push through any sort of pain, but if you hold on to this thing for too long, you realize you're gonna get.
I release it.
All right.
Is literally anybody else gonna do anything ever?
I don't want.
I
what
was
needs
trying to
done.
do stuff earlier, and everybody wanted to do stuff. And now that I'm like taking a step back, everybody's like, "I'm good."
I mean, does this? Can we?
What am I gonna
Have we
do?
put the key back in it?
Yes.
Did we leave the key in
Listen.
it from last night?
Also,
We unlocked it when we
Solger,
left. I mean, locked it again when we left. Yeah, what's up?
one thing that you notice is a dagger made of ice at the bottom of the bowl.
I'll pick it up. Yeah, what happened with the bowl? Because I didn't really listen at all of that because I was handling my whole pizza
Fuck it,
situation.
I'll drink the goddamn beer out of it
What
because
do you mean what
some
happened with the bowl?
stupid
It-
rat. The rat decided to pour the beer in it.
Dump
Yeah,
it.
Brad.
The
Don't
Let me
alcohol is
just
still in
drink
it?
it out of there.
You're gonna.
It does seem to be, the alcohol seems to be gone now.
Well,
This
damn.
is
I was
evaporated.
looking forward to that.
All right, I'm gonna walk over to the bowl, the ice knife.
Cut
You
my hand.
wonder if him pouring the alcohol in it is what is why you didn't notice the dagger before.
Whole lot of stupid's what made me not notice it before. But I'm gonna cut myself and let my blood drip into the thing until full.
Holy shit!
You know it's 5 feet.
This is a
Long,
4-foot
right?
tall skull, right?
Okay,
Yeah, it's
never mind. What the
4 foot
fuck?
by 4 foot.
You have to in a bowl. I'm like, oh, that's not that big.
Big
Alright,
ass
we'll fill it
bowl.
up with a little bit of blood, and then I'm gonna use their blood as well.
I'm
Sure,
running.
I'll
Goddamn.
offer some
Get in
robot
line.
blood. Some
Alright.
robo blood.
Besides, Leaf can't use his synthetic shit.
Yeah, it might
I
just
have
work.
organic parts, you
Man.
shithead.
Yes, he does. It's like a milky.
Racist against androids.
All right. Well, I'm dragging Double over. It's his turn.
Fine, go ahead.
Do you want me to do a medical check for this, or do
take
you want
my
me to just
blood.
like? Actually, I take
Uh,
it back. Well, let's not do a medical check because I don't want to nat one and cut someone's arm off.
You can't. No, whatever.
All right, if you want to roll, I'll roll. I'll roll. 15.
15.
That's
Okay,
like a third.
I mean, as you guys cut yourselves on your hands,
I'm cutting them. I can't trust them with sharp objects.
as you pour it within the cauldron itself, blood just kind of seems to evaporate in a cloud of steam. And your hands feel they're searing with pain, but quickly close up.
Scars closed up?
Weird.
What?
The scar closed up?
No, your wounds on
Oh,
your hands.
Yeah.
Yes, so the
Mm.
scars, I guess.
All right, I'm gonna try and pick up the ball.
Okay. I want you to make another fortitude saving throw.
5.
As you go to press onto it, the ice seems to come alive and almost.
Wait, there
Envelop
was
your
no ice on that fucking thing.
Did you not listen to?
Listen.
The last time that you touched it, ice crystals started
Yeah,
to
that was
shard up
the-
around your fingers.
Yeah, that was the fucking obelisk, not the.
No,
bowl.
that was the cauldron.
Oh. Well,
You said, I'm going to go pick up the cauldron.
no, I said I'm gonna pick up the obelisk.
No, you did not.
Yeah, you did, though.
You did?
Yeah.
Yes.
Shit, I misheard then. You could not pick up the obelisk.
You said I could earlier.
No,
Because he
I
thought
did
you were
not.
talking
Yeah,
about the
when I was
cauldron.
doing all those, when I,
I
did
thought you
all
were
those,
talking about the cauldron
He
the
thought
whole
you were talking
time.
about the cauldron.
yeah, when I did like 18 rolls on the fucking obelisk, I'm like, I
Yes.
asked, can I lift this up, Schnoodly? And you're like, yes.
Yes, and he thought he talking about the cauldron. Now he's saying the obelisk.
The
cannot be
cauldron,
picked up.
the cauldron hadn't even been made yet.
What?
Yeah.
No. You're way back when. No, I didn't say you could pick up the obelisk. You just kept talking, and I was like, okay.
I certainly said yes, but all right.
No, I did not. You just kept talking and just kept making rolls, and I was.
Yeah, I was investigating.
Okay, but then in
And
the end,
before, and then I told you before you could even try anything, the obelisk started to rotate and lift in the air.
Yeah.
So no,
rotating.
I did not say you could pick it up.
All right, so I'm gonna go get the ship. We're putting a big ass hole in this building with the railgun, and we're gonna drag it out with the
Alright,
truck.
I will do it.
Fuck.
oh god,
That's not a joke.
oh god.
Oh god.
I will do
I
it.
vote against it.
Then you're not the fucking captain. Then I'm gonna go to the bathroom though, real quick, while we're doing this.
While Captain's going
What are we-
bathroom, we're
what are we
taking this
voting
piece of
for?
shit.
I actually am going to the bathroom.
He wants to
Be
blow up.
right back.
He wants to put a hole in this whole area. He wants to get the ship, blast this area, and see what happens.
I don't think that's a good idea.
That's what I said.
I think it's a great idea, so I'm gonna go do it.
No! Why?
Because it's a great idea.
It's a horrible idea.
It's a terrible idea.
It's a great idea.
What's
It's
it
a
gonna do?
horrible idea. There's mystic forces here at work that we don't understand, and I don't think it would be worth to anger them.
Plus,
We should just blow a hole in the wall and pull it out.
the whole blood evaporating and our scars healing. I don't know how that's feel when we're gonna blast a ray gun or whatever onto it.
I mean, I can try to heat this thing up long enough for you to pick it up if you really want me to.
Let's just blow a hole in it and get on with it.
I say just heat it up. It's so little. Takes so little energy.
Yeah, so does this. This is a hole and we drive out of here.
How are
doesn't
you
work, then
certain
we
you're
take
gonna
off.
hit the right thing?
I'm not.
Exactly.
All you
Let's
gotta do is
just
shoot the
focus.
wall.
Let's just focus on what's right here.
Jesus Christ.
I still agree with Solger. We should blow the hole in the wall.
He's in the restroom.
See when Solger gets back if tell him that.
We need Brad. This is why Brad needs to be
I
the.
said
I already know what
Solger
Brad would
gets
fucking
back.
pick.
Brad,
Yeah.
You know what fucking Brad would pick.
That's true.
Brad would want to blow everything up.
Of course he would.
So
Still think we should do it.
wait for Solger to finish peeing.
Or shitting.
Whatever
Yeah, let me
he's
do that
doing.
while he's doing it.
Huh?
Alright, I'm rolling for the railgun.
What? You really would want to have everyone out of the area.
Well, everybody get out there. I'm rolling for the railgun.
Jesus.
I have the roll ready. I have 8d4 ready to roll.
Gonna miss and
Just
hit the
wants to
lava.
use the guns.
Yeah, pretty Just blow a hole in the wall. I'd probably add my piloting roll into that, right?
Let me do something harmless onto it. I want to toss a coin onto
We're
it.
going to shoot the wall. That's harmless enough.
So, you don't have coins. There are no coins in this universe.
Oh, I thought my currency. Okay.
You just have credits,
Credits. Okay.
which is on a stick. A credit stick.
Well,
So if I was to do the roll, like just getting a roll set up so if we do it, I add my piloting skill onto that.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I think so.
Starship combat.
I mean, you know, there's this fucking skelly boy downstairs that we could actually talk to ask what the hell the ritual is, right?
we do.
And apparently, Solger's
Yeah.
supposed to know the ritual.
Yeah, because he slept overnight.
Yes, it's the ranking. Okay. Holy shit.
Explain it.
God. This is interesting. So, 1d20 plus the gunner's base, or the rankings and piloting, plus your dexterity mod, plus bonuses from computer systems, plus bonuses from captain and science officer, plus range penalty.
Well, you'll have to do this all by yourself because I'm not participating in this, and I'm your highest roller on a lot of those things.
Oh well, I got high piloting. I get 8d4 for the railgun itself.
Yes, for the damage.
I have that set up.
So
We're
yours,
dead. We're gonna die.
you would have. All right. Let me look at your character. So piloting. So you do +7. What? Oh yeah, I guess +7. Plus dexterity. So +2. So we're at 9. Bonuses from computer system. Another +2. 11. And then bonuses from captain and science officers.
So we'll get Solger. What are Solger gives us?
Solger's, I mean, he's mystic. What other science has he got? Medicine?
Yeah.
I don't see how medicine's gonna help you shoot a gun.
Yeah. We got this. So it's a D20 plus all that stuff.
Plus, put in 11.
Yeah.
And essentially what we're rolling for is accuracy.
Yeah, you sure taking a while. Sure.
You might be pooping.
Yep.
I'm back.
Okay.
Alright, so we're doing it, Soldier.
No, we're
What are we
not.
doing?
Me
We're
and
gonna shoot
Leaf.
the wall.
Me and Leaf are
It's
against
a,
shooting.
It's a stalemate as far as things go.
It's a good thing I'm the captain of this ship and I can override anything y'all say. Unless you declare mutiny.
What about the ritual?
I was...
Fuck the ritual. Let's shoot the wall.
You spent overnight reading all that shit, and you're not gonna do any of that? You're not gonna try to? Okay.
I mean, you're not gonna attempt the
Alright.
ritual. What is your what do your notes say about the ritual?
I have the Exodus ritual portal notes. And it just
Uh-huh.
shows me the pentagram and stuff.
Uh-huh. Maybe we should go up to the top. Maybe we should try things up there.
I wish I
Well-
would fucking stop sneezing. I've sneezed like 100 times tonight.
There is a hole in the roof that we can get to the fucking pentagram pretty quickly.
I'm gonna go to the ship.
There's also
and sit there
stairs
and wait.
that Soldier noticed when he was climbing up his set of stairs. There's
Yeah.
another set of stairs that goes to the roof.
I'm gonna go to the ship and wait.
Very much.
So,
So when that fails, we can just blow the wall up.
so Schnoodly, I gotta ask, this
Fine.
Exodus ritual that I have researched, it is for the
Mhm.
top one, right? Or is it for the
Yes.
obelisk? Alright, good.
I
Let's go up
will
there.
say, so you recognize, like, all this stuff, the memories, know that it happened. And that all the components came together on the roof of this stronghold.
I mean, I can warm it up for you. I could use an energy ray to try to warm this bowl up if you want to carry it to the roof.
It's the least he can do.
All we need is the place. Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm going down the ship to get ready. So when this ritual fails, I'm just gonna blow the hole open.
We need to
So you
figure
just
it out.
think you need to get all of the materials to the roof.
Did they all have the Exodus ritual stuff as well? Did they know what we
Nope,
need?
it's only on yours.
I mean, you can
Alright.
share it with You're more than welcome to
If
share it with
you
them.
want to share it with people, I will add them so that they can see it.
That's fine. I'll give them some information as we go.
So basically, whenever I have you guys get stuff, I'll send it to you individually, and you tell me, and I'll share it
Alright.
with everyone.
So I do know we need the cauldron up there.
Mhm.
We need Brad's stupidity with that acid.
Yeah, I've still got samples of I've still got plenty of
And
the
the
acid in my
dagger.
book bag.
And the dagger I'm holding.
Uh-huh. I've still got some of the acid in my backpack.
Okay, well,
And Schnoodly, can you go into that ritual thing that you gave me, the Exodus one, and put the words to be right since I know the language now?
Yeah.
Cool.
we
So let's
can't.
get the cauldron up there.
We can't. It's cold, right? We touch it, we just get frostbite out of it.
Do you want me to use it? Like, I can.
Yeah.
I even have a flame spell that I could
I say do it.
warm it up. That's just up to you.
We can't break it is my concern.
He's
You know what
not
happens
gonna-
whenever you have something that's... What happens if you have something that's ice cold and you make it warm quickly?
We can use the engines from the ship.
That's
Oh.
just retarded.
I'll give you some basic physics. If something that's ice cold becomes extremely hot quickly, it fucking shatters.
I mean, we could make a fire ourselves. Jesus Christ.
Why don't we get a torch again? And we'll keep a torch near my hands so I don't freeze. Alright. Someone go find one of the torches on one of the walls.
Found the torch.
Whatever you want, man. And we'll light it. And we'll keep it near my hands so I don't freeze when I'm carrying this. Because I can't do a fucking acrobatics check with this thing in my hands. Yeah.
I'll jump up and we can attach it to the fucking cable cord that I have in my hands. How about that? Or why don't we just do that to begin with? Why don't we just drag it with us?
I'm trying not to break it, but whatever you want, man. Schnoodly, is there a roll I could do to see the brittleness of this thing?
I can do a
Either a
physical
life
science
science
check.
or a mysticism check.
How brittle is
Okay.
this?
It's you recognize this material. It's associated with ice demons and devils and ice magic. It's horrifying.
Okay.
It's practically indestructible by normal means.
Alright.
So dropping is not going to do any damage.
Use the railgun to move it.
Correct.
Alright, well, I'm gonna tie the cable around it. And I'm gonna hand it to Leaf so he can do his acrobatics jump to jump up there and not fall in the acid, please.
I should say, it's not, when it's properly enchanted, it's not destructible by any means. And this does seem to be properly enchanted.
Okay.
Okay. So go on and do your flying bullshit.
You want me to jump up here with it attached to the
You're
cable?
not gonna jump up there with it.
I
You're
thought
gonna
he's
jump up there
going
with
to
the cable,
attach
and
it
we're
to
gonna
ship.
go to the roof, and we're gonna come up
Fine,
there.
I'm jumping to the roof, you fuck.
Alright, you jump up to the roof.
Alright, and we're going up the stairs.
Alright,
I'm
well,
guessing.
I'm going to.
Acrobatics.
Oh, fine.
Did
Has the
attach-
acid burned
did you
anymore?
attach to the
Yes,
cable?
I did. I did.
Okay. Can I
By the
pull
way,
this?
has the
Do I need to strength this? I'm gonna wait because I want some help.
yeah?
pulling
I
this
was
thing up.
waiting for the critical one, and I hear, and as you fly down the hole and land in the acid, that I don't know if it's still burning or not because I've asked 3 times and she won't give me the answer.
Yes, it is. It is still sizzling, going
Okay.
further into the earth.
And literally,
Actually, you probably. I mean, it's down on the bottom floor of the thing by now. It's
yeah, that's what I was gonna try and feel like. It's been burning for like 24 hours. So.
It's actually getting really deep into the fortress by now.
Yeah, so maybe no more acrobatics check after the last one.
There is one more from the box that's blown up. There's one on the other side. Let me actually shift this.
Okay.
So this one got taken. This one,
One got taken, one got blown up, and
I'll mark it as red. Blown up, and then there's just an untouched one. Why are you doing an acrobatics check?
Solger told me to do it.
I didn't
to do
tell you to. I told you if you wanted to do an acrobatics check to jump there, you can try it, but I'm walking around.
Cool.
I ain't rolling those dice, man. I got a -2 to acrobatics.
Alright, so I mean, you walk up the
Yeah, I
stairs.
walk up- Yeah, can you imagine? Oh, you fucked it up. You fell down a hole that's just gonna insta-kill you.
Sizzling with acid. Alright, so what are you guys gonna do?
The 3 of us are gonna pull on it, right, guys?
Yeah, let's. I'll hold on to it till Who's got the highest strength? Which one of you is the strongest?
Probably Solger.
Yeah, I think I am. I have like 14 strength.
Yeah, 0 modifiers.
Let's all help Solger. I'm just holding onto the cable. Let's just all help Solger pull this up.
Pull!
So that's a +4 to Solger's strength roll.
Yeah.
So it's a
14.
14.
All for show. Ugh.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with show. It's just how bad my fucking rolls are.
I mean, you guys are able to.
Yeah.
You're able to scoot it along, just enough to. Where were you taking the hole?
We're pulling it up through the hole.
Oh
All
yes.
the way up
The
to the
cable
top.
that I have.
Yes, the cable holds. You're likely using the incline of the box above to get some extra leverage. Pull it up higher. You're able to steadily get it on the ground.
Let's
And
use one
I'm
of the.
trying to find a little. I forgot I couldn't find a cauldron token for you guys. Let me try and figure out what to use real quick. But keep talking.
Well, I
Yeah, let's just
With
get one of these
Chloe.
boxes open because I'm sure they have more shit in them that we're gonna need. I mean, I have the keys.
was gonna move the cauldron to the center of the pentagram real quick.
Sure, we can pull it to the middle of the pentagram.
Okay.
All right.
Can
So
I use one of the keys to open the remaining box?
Well, you can just use what knowledge you have prior.
Sure.
To you open the box with ease, and it has the same exact thing lined up.
Let's I mean, I guess we can put some of this. What do you think? Do we need to put that stuff in there, Vectin?
What, the goo?
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, we're gonna
Say
put
that
some of
this
that in
is
there.
the cauldron.
Ooh. Let's get some of that goo out and place it in the cauldron.
Okay.
Leaf,
What?
you can't do that?
Yeah, let's put some in there. I said let's do it.
So you're just what are you? You're pouring all the liquids in, or
Just a little bit. There's some of. I mean, there's a lot in there, isn't there? I'm assuming.
yes? I mean, it's all the same. Like all those materials that seem to be mixed for something.
I mean, do you want to take a look at these Solger or Vectin and see if there's anything?
This is the same material that burned through the floor, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we need to. Let's
Yeah, when
place
they were
some-
combined after being exploded by a grenade.
All right. Well, we'll gently combine the two, and then dump it into the cauldron.
All right. So you combine all of it. You mix it all together in the center of the cauldron. It forms into sizzling acid.
And I use the frost dagger to slice my hand. I let a few drops of blood drip into the acid.
All right. As that happens, the blood, instead of disappearing this time, it seems to mix and cause this kind of gross orange hue. And it turns the acid just completely orange, but it's still sizzling.
All right, I push Leaf out of the circle.
Oh,
Okay.
ooh, I'm back out. Hang up.
Yeah. And I chant. What the fuck this thing is? I'm not repeating that. It's way too hard to say out loud.
Okay. So
It's like Altalrith, Wolf, Vorth, Kildrith.
yes, it is.
to
He chants infernal, and as he does that, the words of power resonate within you. And as that happens, the ancient rune activates beneath your feet, and ahead of you, the frozen cauldron actually begins to melt, mixing with the caustic acid and sizzling for turning orange, green, from orange to green, and then a bright blue. And as the puddle suddenly separates into two and shooting to the platform ahead of you, where you see that horn marking,
This one.
a skull kind of thing.
Yeah.
They shoot ahead of you, and they start to form up into two symmetrical columns of ice that eventually carve up into a point where they meet about 15 feet off the ground, about 15 feet wide. And when they peak, a sudden loud thwomp reverberates within your chests, causing you to stagger back momentarily, dispelling all ambient sound, so it's completely quiet. You don't hear any lava. You don't hear even your own breath. You just temporarily go deaf. And before you, as soon as that happens, flakes of ice come thrusting out of this gateway, coating, and even as it settles on your shoulders and before you on the ground, it has a surface of a silvery blue, shimmering and shaking as though ripples in a lake. So now you have just this gateway of snow before you.
Ooh.
A portal opened up. Or no?
Would appear to be. But
Time to jump in.
I'll follow
Too bad
you.
Brad's not here. Literally,
Toss him in.
he's literally a test case.
I'll follow you in, Vectin.
I'll walk through, begrudging
Yeah.
Alright, as you start to walk up, who's taking point?
me.
You hear hurried footsteps and some screams from the other side of the... very distorted. And then suddenly a figure bursts, thunk, smacks right into you. Of course, being as large as you are largely unaffected, but he falls to the ground and looks up at you in a sort of awe, but also horror. And he, simultaneously above you, the sky flashes with a white light. Looking up, there appears to be a steadily growing white streak, like a shooting star coming straight towards you. Any reactions?
I'm
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 dodging
looking
it.
at this man.
What the fuck is going on?
Dude, Jesus on the ship getting to enjoy the show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cheese. From the ship, you see a light
Cheese,
start
did you
to
take the
shine.
cyclone?
I did not. I walked back to the ship.
Alright.
The light starts to shine from the top the fortress, and you see the streak of light heading right
Right towards. Shooting
Towards
to the,
us or the...
to the sky, or
from the sky towards you guys,
oh,
on top of the fortress. Like, it
Okay.
looks like it's growing and it's about to collide.
Everybody run and get to the cyclone.
I'm just gonna... That cyclone's on the ground.
Through.
we won't
Really
have
is
time.
gonna
I'll-
kill swords.
I'll hover above, and you.
I'm
guys
gonna embed my sword in the ground and put a shield and stand behind it.
Or I can just hover close by, and you guys can run and jump into the ship.
I'm gonna hide behind Vectin. Crouch behind him.
Why
So-
not?
Away from the building.
I'm getting rid of all these drawings real quick.
Did you get rid of my fancy drawing?
Yes.
No, that was your
That
drawing.
was the red one was mine. That was the
The
I'm
triangle, I
sorry.
suppose.
Here,
Gotta redraw
I'll make it up
now.
to you.
You're just gonna paste it. I did just paste it.
Oh, that's a nice drawing.
Yeah, that's what I had to base mine off of.
Well, I guess. I mean, is there any?
It was actually a 1-for-1 thing, but it wasn't as like nice looking.
Yeah. Alright, so if you guys aren't really doing much of anything,
Is there any place to hide in this room?
Well, I'm gonna diplomacy check.
okay.
I'm gonna try and talk to him.
Okay, what do you say?
I'm like, who are you, and why are you screaming?
He just looks up at you, and then in fear at the growing light above you, and he's just pointing his mouth agape, and just whimpers come out. Ah.
Yep, confirm. I'm gonna hide somewhere.
I'm still on the ship flying around.
I mean, can we slap this motherfucker to get some words out of his mouth? I mean, do something.
Solger, slap him.
Fine.
Knock his head off.
I'm slapping him.
I'm okay.
He knocked me out.
Listen, we
You
gotta
just
roll these checks. and shit
Fucking,
because
you
that's what-
slap him, and he goes flying to the other side of this platform. I can. Did
And then
say
I
that?
shake him and ask him what the hell's going on.
He goes over here.
Fucking following him. When I dwarf him.
And he's like, I knew I needed to get out. I don't know what's happening. It just opened up, and then, boom, behind you
mean,
guys.
Do you know how to close this thing?
No, before you guys can even get another word out, behind you hear a loud crash, and just as dust and the ground, the brimstone itself cracks, and a huge dust cloud just shoots up. And as the dust settles, you see an angelic figure.
Oh God.
What?
Sorry, I have notes. Under her helmet, she glances at all of you before turning your gaze to the pale, tall, human-like figure just sitting on his hands and knees. And she lunges in his direction, knocking him back, knocking him to his back, with her gun pointed gracefully at him, staring at you.
Angel of a
Give me
gun.
second.
Okay.
What the
She
hell
shoves
are-
you out of the way, soldier.
What the hell are you doing?
So we
I've
have
been pushed
Angel
out of the
figure
way.
looking at you guys. I'm in the ship.
I mean, what?
Like diplomacy check, I guess. Like, tell him don't mean no harm. Just
Fire?
She
tell him
says-
what happened.
Who are you in relation to this thing?
He
No-
came out of the portal, like you.
I did not come out of a portal. You're
Where'd you-
mistaken.
Where'd you came from?
She stands. She looks at you curiously. Mentions, I was sent by the goddess Iomade.
Great.
What?
Fucking great.
Fire?
All these gods and demons, and I just want to rule an empire. I'm done with it.
How you spell that shit?
Sick of-
So I'm on the
It's-
ship. I have no clue what's going on.
It's spelled IOMEDA.
You can fly over here, Cheese. You're not
I'm
landing.
flying over. I'm just trying. All I see is the figures.
As you've seen, you see this collision, the shooting star collide with the ground. And then, where are you in relation? Are you above it? Are you actually flying the ship now?
Yeah, I'm flying the ship around.
So you're able to see her dart over and knock
Yeah.
Soldier out of the way. She stands, let me double check. She stands 10 feet tall,
Someone who's actually taller than me.
dressed down in golden garb. I know the little character model has 4 arms and sword. But she's only actually got 2 arms. Big gun.
So a gun in one arm, a sword in another
Fire?
arm.
No, she doesn't
Alright.
have a sword. She's just got a big gun.
A big gun.
I'm yelling over the comms, asking what's going on.
Don't
Like,
fire. We don't want to
Culture
taunt.
check. Let's culture check this thing.
Yeah, you can do a culture check. Whoever wants to.
Eh.
So Revan,
Knees
you
weak.
you haven't really
Okay.
had too much contact. You've heard of Iomade by name. But you don't know much in relation to her. What you do know is that she seems to be one of the humans risen to the power of a deity back before the gap. And she tends to lean towards what's the word? Freaking I'm blanking.
What are you looking for?
Humanity.
The word. So she leans towards the value. There we go. Of justice. And tends to be something of a patron goddess of the races of Galarian. Or what used to be Galarian, which is now Absalom Station.
Can I do a plus diplomacy check to just make her stand down for a second and just, let's not.
Yeah, I mean, you can do whatever. You just say what you want.
Huh? It's not working.
What?
Hang on, let me try again. What is that, 19? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, look, before you go slaying him, can you just, stand down for a second, just talk this out? Because we don't know what's happening here.
From behind you as you say that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm flying around in the ship with weapons armed.
No need to get violence.
And Cheese, or Donray, you see from behind him 2 slivers, as if reality is being torn apart at the seams. And it just kind of tears open enough on each side of the fortress behind the cauldron for 2 beings to step through. The first backs up Ozar.
Okay.
She is so from behind you hear a voice say, "Yes, stand down. It's not yet his time."
Like behind here.
No. back
Oh,
here.
over here. Okay. Got it.
And on the right over here, another voice comes through and says, "He's one of ours. Stand."
What the fuck?
What the hell?
Fucking small.
So as a description, the first speaker is a 10-foot tall, moth-winged woman, clad in a spiraling mask of white and marble, and a white silken gown glimmering with tiny bronze mirrors. She is beautiful. Even though you can't see her face, you can only describe her as elegant. Beautiful.
My God.
The second is another elegantly armored figure, a bit thin at 6 feet tall, and as she speaks, her helmet retracts into the area around her collar, around her neck. Her eyes radiate a divine light, and her hair flowing a menagerie of changing yellows, oranges, and hints of blue. She holds a pistol in one hand and sneers at Vecton, looking at you with disgust.
She's so angry that I'm a lizard.
And she says, "Perhaps these creatures could be of use
Racist
as well."
against lizards. But you know who's
I'm
not
readying
racist
my
against
sword.
lizards? Awesome here for hosting me.
I'll
As
teach
you-
you chaos right now.
As
Thanks
you
for
ready
the
your
host,
sword through the
awesome.
portal, you hear a loud clamoring.
How was your horror?
And
I was
shouting
Alan
and
Wake. Did you beat it?
screeches and screaming like unworldly, just horrors are about to come pouring through. And I want you guys to roll initiative.
It's ridiculous now. Holy crap. We might go to
Fucking
battle
hell.
now.
What is that? Just a D20?
You have an initiative thing on your character sheet.
So if this is the human god, why is she pissed off at us?
Because we're not human. That's why.
The two of us aren't human. The other two are human. You look like a human.
So as you guys are doing that, through the
Fuck is
portal,
initiative?
do you guys want to reposition yourselves? Really quick?
Good back
I would
up
assume
for
you
a
would
minute.
react if you feel like you're getting ready for something.
Oh.
Yeah, well, say I'm off there. Say I'm on the ship.
Are we
still.
fighting tonight?
Yes.
Why do you have to go double?
I'll have to go in like maybe 20 minutes.
Well,
Do you just want to wrap it up here and start the fight tomorrow?
I
I can
could.
at least tell you what happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So, basically, through the portal you hear a clamoring of footsteps, and out bursts 5 figures, all garbed in black but cold, frosty armor, and 3 of them being winged beasts. And they just spread out and surround all of you.
Oh boy.
Let me put them down. There we go.
Holy shit.
And she backs up with him as they start to come out. Pushing you out of the way, sorry. I'd have to do that just because the token.
Yeah.
So that's what you have to deal with.
So hopefully not the angels. Angels are on our sides, right? Or the god. People work for the goddesses, whatever.
Hmm.
They don't look like they're going to attack you. They look like they're going to kill. They're just going to murder whatever comes out of that portal.
Okay.
Man, I can probably shut that portal down with one railgun blast.
And or kill all of us.
Yeah.
I
or
mean, if
could-
you want to, you can spend your initiative to try.
Well, I'm the last one to go, so.
You know, it's a good thing that Cheese is on the ship, because I guess he can help out and shoot them down.
Yeah, because I got.
Yeah, if he rolls accurate enough.
Yeah, if he
Could
misses,
be
it could
true.
be.
Without a
Cataclysm.
gunner, without a co-pilot, without a targeting officer, all that kind of thing. So.
I got the computer. I got a plus 11.
Alright. Are we done?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah, I just
guys.
don't want to do anything. It's fun. We got
It's
to
okay.
play a couple hours tonight.
Get to play like 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
The full 4 is the ideal.
Full 4 hours.
One day we'll
Yeah.
get it.
Our combat takes so long anyways, so.
Yeah.
I think we made it last a little too long because we fucking went back to the base.
You guys were just could not figure out the puzzle, so I don't know.
I like that bit
Well,
where
I had
tried
no
to
way to read
slip
all the
through it.
fucking stuff, so we went home and I read up on everything, so and I knew how to do all the stuff.
Oh yeah, no, I meant after that you were like I liked your experimentation, it was pretty fun.
I liked my hitting Brad with the shiny stick.
Yeah.
To be real, it wasn't, oh, you guys couldn't figure out the fucking puzzle. It was, Cheese and Double sat there quietly while I tried every type of roll I could try on this thing. It
Yeah.
wouldn't work.
I didn't know what was going on. I was lost.
I got.
just know that I don't have enough mysticism to attempt anything.
I was hearing 2 conversations, one on
Yeah,
each ear.
I don't have mysticism, so I was kind of this.
Oh, well,
Maybe it
you
would
guys
be
have
worth
big
you
things in store for
tutoring
you.
me.
Huh? What was
Alright.
that? Leaf?
Said maybe it would be worth Vectin tutoring me in some
Ye-
mysticism.
I can't wait for this. Fucking railgun miniguns going off. Finally get to use our ship weapons.
Hopefully. without hitting us and hitting our slightly new allies or neutral allies. Let's say that. Okay.
All right.
So, are we doing this tomorrow, or are we doing this?
Oh yeah.
I
Maybe.
have no idea.
I can do tomorrow. I'm out of town next week, so
We can try aiming at the same time like tonight, 7:38.
I do have it written out
Yay.
pretty
That's
far,
fine with me.
so
Cool.
Yeah, I'm not
Should
working
work.
Monday either, so it doesn't matter to me.
All right. Then we'll just try and then see how long we'll play. 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever.
all right.
All right.
All right, good night, guys. I'm about to play some Overwatch. If anyone wants to play with me.
ew.
That's a once in a blue moon game for me.
Maybe next time.
I'm just
I would've-
offering.
I would.
Yeah, like the angelic figure, and the soldier down there, like the soldier-looking person in armor, they
Okay.
both like scowled at you and they hate you.
This one?
Yeah,
Just so
they
you know.
despise the shit out of me.
Yeah,
Probably
they don't.
because they know what
They
you
didn't have
do.
any reaction to you, to the rest of you.
Racist
They just
against
really-
lizards.
They probably don't like it. Well, also, I am the one that performed the ritual.
They didn't know.
Not only that, they're one of the they're like servants of the patron god of humans, basically.
Yeah, and we've been declaring war on humans for the last like 50 years and trying to purge them.
Well, I guess I'm glad.
Exactly. So.
I guess I'm glad Brad isn't here because they would probably just destroy him immediately. Thought him like a regular rat. It's like, where's rat?
They wouldn't have a problem with Brad.
They really live it.
That's just with lizards. That's the thing. Because lizards have been trying to kill people for the. They've been trying to enslave.
The only person who might have a problem is the warrior lady.
She's
the
asking about the
angel.
ship flying in circles. Do they care about him? Dude, I gotta point out, our
Well, he's a
party
human
is,
too.
They didn't pay the ship any mind.
our party is majority humanoid-based people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a,
but
a
I
bit
mean,
disappointing.
Do they know that I'm a robot or like
Android.
an android?
That's
I'm
the
sure they
question.
can tell it.
You'll just have to find out next time.
On Dragon Ball.
To be completely
Z.
real, we were given a list of infinite choices of kind of people we could make. You could be a half orc, half elf, crazy fucking
You
archer
could go
person.
back to Pathfinder and choose any of those races.
Yeah, and you
Really?
just and what our
Yes.
party did was
Humans.
Double and Cheese both like, I want to be humans. Leaf wanted to be a little more interesting being an android, but he looks like a human. Then there's
Androids
me.
look like human, but I mean, you know my purpose originally, so.
Yeah,
I'm
and then
sure
there's
they-
me. The fucking wrench thrown into the machine, the giant lizard that apparently has the most authority on the ship.
Yeah.
You
No one
are
else wants
9
to do
feet.
anything.
You are 9 feet tall, sir. You're a little menacing.
No one can overlook that.
Yeah, legitimately, I didn't want to be the captain. I did not want anything to do with captaining of the ship because I just wanted to be the doctor and let you guys do whatever the fuck you want. I was on a nice ride, and then the first 3 sessions, no one like captain. So
So last session, Soldier, you said you know what's gonna happen. It's what you thought was gonna, or
it's actually a little bit of the opposite because I was expecting another demon, but we got an angel this time. So
Angel and demon are
Well, that's
monsters,
good.
creatures.
I'm glad to keep it a bit fresh. I'm
I'll
definitely
be
like,
honest, D&D is cool to me because a lot of fucking media is boring for me because it's so
Yeah.
easy to tell what the fuck's gonna happen. Like,
Yeah.
I'll watch movies with chicks and X2 will come out and like, that's the bad guy. And she's like,
Yeah.
have you seen this before? I'm like, nope. And like, how do you know? I'm like, just watch. And in the movie, he's the bad guy. I'm like,
yeah.
and she's like, how do you enjoy movies? I'm like, I really don't. But, that's why I'm here. 'Cause I'm enjoying your company. And life work.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
yeah. Any
Yeah, they're a
opportunity.
bit too obvious. It's like,
I'm still trying to figure out if that first chick we met's the bad guy of the story.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
a little worried, but I mean, at the same time, I don't know.
I guess, I mean, it depends on what you guys do, but if you keep I will say, like, meta, that if you choose to pursue this path, there are other things that you can do in this solar system, you could just abandon this if you want to. Like, just so you know, you have like complete freedom.
Yeah, that's what D&D is all about.
But
is
if you
can do whatever
decide to
want.
pursue this, this would be like the first full-fledged adventure that I have
Yeah.
planned out. Where there's an actual story arc and ending. But yeah, like part of what I'm trying to think of when I make a session is like you kind of want to you want some familiar element just so that it doesn't seem contrived, and also a kind of a rule of cool thing. Like you want to feel powerful, you want to be like, yeah, I'm the hero or bad guy or whatever. But also you don't want it to just be copy and paste, easy to figure out. So I'm trying to keep some elements that you guys hopefully would recognize. But I am trying to keep it fresh.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what you guys do, because I've been absolutely up fucking trying to pick up the goddamn obelisk. But he's just an absolute. He wants to take everything he can find.
What do you mean?
People, objects.
So it's already established my people are slavers. Like, they've always
Yeah, I
had
know.
vassals.
I know.
But the thing with all the research stuff is my guy realized on the first planet we got 0 research samples. The second planet we got 0 research samples. And the third planet we got a research planet.
Yeah.
So I'm gathering stuff up. I'm getting it ready. And he's also trying to figure out if this planet's going to be hospitable for lizard people.
Yeah. Are you? What time are you guys wanting to do this tomorrow?
I don't know. I might be busy tomorrow, so...
We'll
it's
try the
up to you
same
guys.
time. If we can't, then that's fine.
Try to get your sex out of the way early, Solger.
Yeah.
That's it.
The last time we played D&D, I actually did.
You got it out of the way.
Yeah, I went and had slept with someone, and then I came back and played D&D with you guys.
Hey, whatever works, right?
We played D&D last Saturday, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Then I did. I'm fairly certain I had sex with her on Saturday.
Good on you.
Why is it you and Map are so weird, Double?
What do you mean we're
She
weird?
sent me a message. She's like, "Sorry, you didn't have to get to have sex." And I'm like, "That's the one thing I wasn't expecting anybody to send me on Snapchat." Like, what did you expect?
It
I'm
was,
like, food pics.
it was a apologetic, like, oh, I'm sorry you didn't get laid.
I'm not that critically hurt about it. It's
I know.
didn't happen.
I mean, you know her. She didn't mean it like that way. She's just being sarcastic about it.
Yeah, I'm pretty chill about it.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, there's other opportunities. It's
You know, I
fine.
am stoked though. My boss pays me on the 1st and the 15th always, which really fucking aggravates me.
Oof.
What?
So,
So this is bi-monthly.
and tomorrow I get paid.
Mm.
She's, you shouldn't talk about yourself that way.
What are you
He's
talking
like, no
about?
sex for you, nerd. And I'm like, If I really tried, I probably could still get someone to sleep with me tonight. But it's late, and I don't really feel like going out.
Okay, I'm gonna end the stream right here. Give me a second. Alright, I'm gonna end it right here tonight. This has been interesting. Hey, at least on the next time we're gonna do D&D, we'll be fighting against a couple creatures.
It's like you guys are playing a Fallout
fun.
game.
What do you mean?
You're
All the
taking
dialogues.
every searching.
Oh,
Search all
No,
little things, get
that-
those.
That
those up.
aggravates me so much. The new Fallout game's like, you gotta take every piece of scrap, and it's just like, I don't want to carry all this crap around all the time.
I haven't been
Like
following around.
sometimes I kind of have to suddenly generate some stuff because I don't expect you guys to try and search every. So I have a few pieces of loot that I have to plan out coming up. So there are shinies in your future.
Like some good shinies.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, I got it. Deathwing, he's playing Doom.
Also,
Promise, Doom, Ultraviolet, Ultra Nightmare. Oh, interesting.
I would like if Brad is like, I don't know, he's too stupid to do this. But if you could come up with like a very short summary of events in your character's life, like he was in this specific war between this specific,
Me?
or like he had an encounter with a human that did this to him, or like just some small specific key
Backstory.
So
things
you want
that
me to
happen
make
in
up
your
stuff
character's
that
life.
gives me a negative disposition towards humans?
No, not you specifically.
Everyone
I'm
in
just
general.
using that as an example.
I
Like-
can write a bunch of backstory for my character, but it's like
Like, you don't
If you
need
write
to do a
anything,
bunch
Just
unless you want to. But
I could
anything
write a
that
bunch of stuff early.
anything that I can do to relate the story back to you and your character is, well, I hope would make it more fun. Because right now I only really have and Leaf with any sort of actual background, and then the rest of it.
I don't know. Who did you
just
say is the
make
first
up
person
stuff
because you
for
cut
you.
out?
What?
Who was the first person you said because you cut out?
You and
Oh.
Leaf are the only ones with any sort of
Any
like-
like story?
actual story that I can hook into.
I mean, if you go into details about battles, Solger, I mean, I've probably been in every battle that you. I mean, after you found me, I've been in every battle with you. I'm assuming.
Like, you don't have to describe every single thing. I just mean like, so was like if you were a character that was raised in the slums, kind of distrusting, and you
I
don't
could write some
like to
really.
talk.
I could do some crazy shit for Leaf and I stories. It's just I have to find the time to write it all out. Cause just
You-
now you saying those things, I could think of like blah blah blah. Whatever. One battle, Leaf got forced to go do this
As you
stuff because
write as much as you
had to
want,
prove himself.
because yeah, write as much as you want, because that just gives me a lot to hook into your character and build a story, like with interactions between your characters and stuff.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go play Overwatch because I have no soul and I need to go to sleep, but I don't want to go to sleep.
All right.
Alright.
And none of my friends want to play Overwatch.
It's late for me. I can't play Overwatch. If I didn't have to do anything tomorrow,
If you said you were gonna play Overwatch, I'm like, why?
I would.
myself?
I will. I
Yeah.
played with you last time. Yeah. So don't say I wouldn't.
I hate Overwatch.
I didn't have a chance to play it, so.
The Halloween update's out, so there's a co-op game mode.
Oh, that MVM-ish kind of thing.
Yeah.
Eh. We'll try it.
How do you create a lobby? Forget.
Alright, gonna hop off. Good night, guys.
Good night. Thanks for playing.
So yeah, later.
Yeah, it's like 4-player MVM-ish style. 4 against a bunch of robots or whatever it is they call it for Overwatch. Let's see. Anyways, who is streaming right now? Who can I do? Definitely Duck. There you go. Looks, yeah, there he goes. He's playing quite a couple of games. He's playing Doom. So how long has he been playing for? Oh well, thanks for watching. Let's go rate him.